Hello, people. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening. Wherever you are in the world, people, wherever you are in the world, you might hear that I'm sounding. It's like big up Shane, man. I see Shane with the tissue yesterday, and all of a sudden it's me with the tissue today. He's in Ireland. I'm in the UK. Like, it's not like we kind of contracted it to each other, but it's crazy. But anyway, how's everyone doing? Good afternoon. The intervention is back, people. Let's get air horn. Who's in the chat? Who's in the chat? AFC always, my broski. Hit the like on the way in. Put the notification bell on so you are notified when views is live. And if you haven't, subscribe, bro. Come on, man. Come on, broski. AFC always first in the building. Big yourself up, my G. Peppermint Freedom. Here we go. How you doing today, broski? Big up views. Big you up, Gavin L. My bro, I'm seeing you around here a lot now. Someone's trying to get that mod wrench. I see it. I see it. Big yourself up today, man. Gavin L, Peppermint Freedom, AFC always Godfrey. South African gang in the building. How are we doing this afternoon? Second again, ole ole. Ay. But we're here. We're gonna talk about it all. The legend that is. Big up, bro. Carl Walsh Gunner. Do you know what, my guy? I'm so sorry. I've basically had to take Instagram like off my phone. But I'm gonna save up your number, my guy. I am gonna contact you. I am so sorry. I've been a little bit ill. There's been a few things going on, but we are gonna have a one-on-one show with me and you, my bro. I want to get you on Under the Lens, and of course for anyone else, AFC Vigilante, Godfrey. Don't think just because you're a subscriber and you don't make content that we can't have it Under the Lens. So if you guys want one, follow me on X, follow me on Instagram, Views on Sport. Like I said, Carl, my bro, I promise you, I will be in contact. You are definitely someone that I want to have on Under the Lens. All right, so you know how we do. First, this is intervention, people. So this is you guys' show. We are going to talk about whatever you want to do. So you're welcome to just put whatever topics you want into the chat or the links there. You're welcome to come on and have your say. I'm sorry if I'm a little bit snivelly. Like I said, I'm not very well. Big up my bro Shane. I hope you guys are full up from your Irish breakfast. I was doing some washing up and things, but I had it on in the background, my bro. Yeah, Playback Gang. I've shared it as well. Psh, my broski. Like, let's go, champ. He's doing big things, bro. Big things, bro. Bigger than me. You know what I'm saying? Came in after. Like, I'm so happy for my bro, innit? So make sure that you're going over there and subscribing to Shane Gooner. And also, go and subscribe to this guy right here, man. Carl Walsh Gunner, the Volcano. I was watching your video the other day, bro. You were sitting in front of the telly going mad. And I'm just like, I love it. I literally love it. Like, so much passion, man. So, yeah, man. Definitely looking forward to it, my bro. I will be in contact very soon for your own Under the Lens. Absolutely. And if there's any Static, I was just about to say if there's any mods in the building already. Static, man. Let's get Carl's link in there if we can, please. Big up Static, man. As Shane says, the Gilberto Silva, him, AFC Vigilante, AFC always, Mama Flossie. There's a few Ross. There's a few legends on these YouTube streets. So there we go. Look, I was just talking your name, bro. It's like you heard it. Legends on these YouTube streets. Big up Static, man. Get well soon. Thank you, my bro. I don't know what it is. Me and Shay done the show, was it yesterday or whatnot? And like, I was feeling all right. Then I woke up today and it's like, but like I said, he's in a gorgeous place in Ireland, man. One time I phoned him and he was on his little gardening thing, and it's like, like up in the mountains for real. Absolutely gorgeous. So, but yeah, I'm waking up today, you know, I'm blowing my nose, that kind of stuff. You know, maybe I got hay fever. Maybe. But anyway, big up Static again, man. Carl, hey legends. Hey, could you please contact Shane now? Apparently his show says he's still live. He put okay. Let me thank you for that, my bro. I will. Let me do that right now. I'll just try and give him a little ding dong, shall I? Let's try and give him a little ding dong. Big up Static each and every time. Here's the blower. He might not pick it up. He might be busy. There he is. Broski, how you doing?
Sorry, man.
I was just telling everyone to get filled up on the Irish breakfast, but Static is like, contact Shane because the stream says you're still live. Apparently, I don't know.
Oh shit! Okay.
And you're live now as well on the intervention. So say hello, my guy. It's Shane Gooner, man. But look, I'm snivelly as fuck today as well, bro. So I was just saying I can't record it from you because we're in two different countries, but it's going around. It's going around. But yeah, check your stream, my bro. I'll let you busy day. And good luck for your shows later with North and with Aaron, my guy. Yeah, big up.
All right, talk to you later, man.
Yeah, man. In a bit. No worries. There you go. Let's go, champ. Shane's doing big bits out here, man. So make sure you go and subscribe, and let's get Shane to 700, man. He's nearly there. I can't believe it. 2-3 months in the game. Bang. Wonderful stuff. Only for good people. Do you know what I mean? If you're good people, then good things will come. Big up Static, man. I appreciate that, my bro. I'm pretty sure he'll check it now. I'm pretty sure. Static, 6 likes, like and subscribe. Big up, man. Big up, people. 9 people in the building. If you could hit that like for me, it would mean a lot. Excuse me. Like I said, you know, we're still gonna work no matter if we are feeling a bit ill. Big up AFC Vigilante, my bro. I think you messaged me on Insta, innit? I need to download the app back on my phone because I don't do any editing on my laptop. It's just on my phone. That's just how I know how to use it. The space allocation is a bit much in it, so sometimes I've got to reinstall and offload apps, and it gets a little bit. But like I said, I do check it. So yeah, send me a message, especially you, Vigilante, as well. Obviously, Carl Walsh, the legendary Volcano, who we're gonna get him for Under the Lens. And of course, if you want one as well, bro, he's bigging up Carl. You are more than welcome. Carl's bigging up Vigilante. Static, yeah, man. Thank you. I didn't have his number. No problem, man. No problem. Big up for that though, bro. Thank you for letting everyone piece us. There we go. Gilberto in the building, doing what he does best. Please, can everyone go and hit this link for me? Everyone go and hit this link. Let's get the Volcano past 500, like quick and fast. And let me tell you something now. He, obviously, alongside my Irish brother Shane, is, you know what I mean, someone that I want to get to kind of do a regular show with us. So if you're up for that, Carl, obviously I will be in contact very soon. And like I said, for all you subscribers, this is the show for you. Subscriber show, intervention. If you want to come on and chat, you are more than welcome. And of course, if you don't want to come on the stream, but you want to just put a topic in the chat, put it in there and we will rap about it. Big up Static again, views. Thanks for that. Come on, bro. Nothing but love, man. Nothing but love. Always show me love, Static, like right from the off. Look, he said, hey Shane Gooner. Yeah, man. Big up Shane, man. Big things, man. Big things. And make sure you go and sub. There he is. Big up Vigilante. Yeah, we got Gilberto and Bergkamp in the building. You know, like that. Vieira and Emmanuel Petit. You know, like that. We can't get a better duo. So big these guys up, man. Make sure you go and subscribe to Shane. Peppermint Freedom. The cream keeps rising to the top. Couldn't have said it better, my bro. I couldn't have said it better. Said it better. And of course, you know, every so often, I mean, wow. I mean, we was doing a match reaction yesterday and Shane got a raid from Lee. You know, like, hold on. That gets an air horn. That gets a round of applause. He got a raid from Lee Gunner, bro. Like, Lee Gunner, obviously he's been on the show a lot of the time. I'm pretty sure you've all seen him on there, but a raid from Lee Gunner, bro. 500 people in the building, crazy, like over 1,000 views on the stream. Like, I can only wish. I think I've had one raid in my life from Nick's football club. So make sure, I know you probably know Nick already, make sure you're going over to subscribe to Nick's football club. If there's any mods, you know, I would be grateful if you can get that link in there as well. My first ever raid, people. So I messaged him on X. I told him that I was grateful because it's a hard game out here, man. I've had some nice words from people. I've also had some, you know, some shady shit, but you know, there are some good people out there. Nick is definitely one of them. Of course, Lee Gunner coming to raid the match reaction yesterday. Amazing stuff. You know, we can all dream. You know, one day, hopefully, I'll be on a panel with them lot. I see all my killies on there already. So, you know, we can only dream. And the same for Dan Potts, absolute legend. You know, when people say to me, you know, like, what's your YouTube goals? It ain't AFTV. Let me just tell you that. Yeah, it's people like Curtis, it's people like Lee, it's people like Dan Potts, and it's people like Northside, Turkish. Like, you understand? So when people say to me, oh, like, what kind of platforms do you want to get on? Like, when are you gonna feel like you've kind of arrived? Then you know what I mean? And big up my brother Shane. He's come in the game. He's been on screen with Potts, with Lee, with Northside. So he's living the dream. Let's get him to 700 subs, people. All right, let's move on now. Let's move on. Big up Static. He's bigging up Vigilante. Hey, well done. Big up, man. And Vigilante's going to be making content as well soon. Football, rugby, just sports in general. I don't know what you've decided yet, my bro. There's 9 people in the building. I think the options was Vigilante on sport, or Vigilante Talk Sports. I personally like the second one, not because I'm called Views on Sport. I thought we had this discussion, but I don't know. I think the second one sounds a little bit more ringy. So you guys let me know, man. You guys let me know. Yes, mate, my real name. Yeah. Big yourself up. There he is. Look, there he is. Here he is. Legend. How we doing, man?
Yo, big up to your brother. Big up to the chat. All legends, all real ones. This
Absolutely.
is very quick. I'll just jump on. I might jump on it again in a few minutes. I have to collect the missus here. But I just want to say real quick, what in the name of fuck was that all about yesterday?
Oh my God.
Arteta and our so-called captain coming out talking fucking shite once again, like they did this time last year.
Yeah.
Last year was, let's not just settle for this. Let's move forward. Let's win trophies.
Yeah.
What did I hear yesterday? The same fucking shite. It's embarrassing.
It's embarrassing.
I don't remember George Graham giving out fucking speeches like a president after successful seasons. This is a load of bollocks.
Yeah.
And going around wearing the new kit for the fans to go into the armory and spend a fortune on that shit fucking jersey.
Yeah.
I'm sick to death of it. Views, bullshit. People on the yeah. Celebrating second fucking spot.
Yeah.
Champions League. I was talking to an Arsenal fan this morning at work, and I said to him, "You're talking absolute crap.
Yeah.
It's delighted for second spot, Champions League spot. What the fuck are we going to do with the Champions League next season? Win nothing. Once again, oh yeah, but it's progress. We got to the semi-final. We get to the final next season. I got news to tell you. We're getting to no fucking final.
No finals. Yeah.
Wake the fuck up.
I love this guy. I love it. Hold on.
I'm sick to death of it, pal.
I love it. I love it.
You see, Declan Rice coming out there, then, sure, look, second spot. They're on about being close. How the fuck are we close? We're 15 points
15
behind.
points. And they still got games to play, Kyle. They still got games to. It can get even worse. Do you know what? Do you know what I did, my bro? I done the watch along. Like I said, I call it community service because I feel like it's a punishment watching the game. It was an embarrassing performance. It was an embarrassment again from the manager rushing Declan Rice back. But you know, obviously, if he didn't, then we might not have got the second place that they're so happy about. And it was an embarrassment with the kit and the advert and all of the fucking idiots that went down there throwing away their money. I don't know if you saw Shane. He had a picture of that fucking AI, you know, Igel at the fucking stadium. You know, back to the pitch. In his fucking kit, in his new kit, you know, and apparently he got into an altercation at the ground. You know, someone went and said to him, "You fucking, you know, you chat a load of shit, mate," and it kind of needed to be sorted out. So this are the kind of things that's going to happen because people are really upset, just like yourself. Like I said, I watched that video, man. You in front of the chair, bro. It's fucking brilliant. Honestly,
Yeah,
passionate
what happened there? What happened there was that was a massive game against Man City.
Yeah.
And what happened was my nephew was watching it with me.
Yeah.
And he actually recorded me throughout. I didn't even know he was
I
recording.
know you was in your own world.
I was in, and then he sent it on to Del Boy, and then the legendary Del Boy then put it out there, and that's me, the nutshell views. That's me every single time looking at this fucking club of ours. Does my head in. But here we are again, views.
Yeah.
Talking shit once again, Pat. Second spot, everyone celebrating, everyone is delighted. Swing them from the fucking trees. I'm not. I'm sitting here today hurting because I'm sick of failure. And I'm looking at that fucking AFTV and that fucking Robbie Lyle.
Yeah.
And he's talking absolute shit once again yesterday.
Yep. Yep.
There's a video going up on my channel today, and it's not going to be nice because I'm sick of these fucking clown muppets.
Do me a favor, Carl. When you post it, tag me in it so that I can share it for you. Yeah, tag me in it, please, just so I can share it, because we need to get this around. The volcano is going to be erupting on a screen near you. Go on, mate.
I'm erupting now, views, and I will do that, pal. I'm ready because things need to be said. Yeah. That was an utter disgrace on a big platform like that yesterday. Absolute disgrace.
Absolute
and then
disgrace.
Matt, big up the Southern Gunner. He sent me a thing there last night about this Irish fan that got to speak with Robbie. And the shit that came out of him and about the Irish fans. Fuck you, I'm Irish. Do not speak for me as an Arsenal fan. You absolute fucking prick. Facts. I'm sick of the views. Video coming up today, brother. I may jump off here, views. Going up to collect the woman to bring her home, pan. I'm fucking livid. I'm livid today.
I know you are, bro, and I love the feeling, man. I wish everyone was like you, man. But you're always welcome,
brother. It's shocking. It's shocking. 40 years of this fucking shit, man.
Yeah.
I'm out of here. Views, I'll catch up with you again, pal.
Always welcome, legend, man. Always welcome, my bro. Always welcome. And like I said, tag me in the video when you post it, and I will share that. Look, that's the volcano. I'm telling you, I could get on it and be, you know, I wish I even had half the passion that he does. You know, I kind of gave up with all of that. You know, go and subscribe to his channel, watch his videos, and if you want to see what real Arsenal looks like, that's him in a nutshell. Absolute legend. When he posts that video, we're going to share it. You know, any of you guys want to come up as well, I'm going to get back into the comments. You're more than welcome. That's what this show is about today. All right. Big up Static. He says, Vigilante, hey, are you talking to me or views? I think he might be talking to me, you know, Static. But like I said, you know, he has got a channel. Oh, he said, look, there you go, Static, both of you. No worries, man. What did he say? I'll be in the background. I'm currently moving into a new flat. Hold on. That gets a little round of applause. It's one of the, it's like marriage, moving, you know what I mean? It's like one of the toughest things to do, bro. It's so annoying. But listen, I can't believe, listen, every time that I'm graced with Carl's presence, I feel grateful. You know, if there's someone that, you know, I wish I could kind of have the energy of, there you go. And when that video comes out, we will be there. He will be doing Under the Lens. He's always welcome on the platform. And of course, Vigilante, Static, you've had the offer for a while as well. More than welcome, whether you do a channel or not. Obviously, Carl does. And I want you guys to go over and subscribe to Carl Walsh Gunner and Shane Gooner. Yeah, real ones in the building and all of the gang. The revolution will be televised. Big up Rashid, Arsenal Revolution TV. Big up Carl, Gun Down UK. Go and subscribe to him. Big up the Gazer, Aaron Talks Arsenal. Go and subscribe to him. Hold up. Wait. Yeah, let's do it. Hold on. There's a man like DJB with his first ever live yesterday. Yeah? With his first ever live. I wish I had his number. I'd have been like, yo, let me come on, bro. That was like a moment of YouTube history right there. The legendary Arsenal history and more was on there. And I think I saw a little bit with Aaron. Obviously, I see all of the gang on the emergency meeting. You know what I mean? Just a little bit jealous. I wouldn't mind getting in there. That's one of the dreams. But at the same time, you can't force these things. That was a good meeting as well. You know, Igal was there doing up AI as usual. Do you know what I mean? Pissing off people as usual. So, you know what I mean? There's good stuff going on, man. Good stuff going on. But big up Vigilante, big up Static. He said, okay, I will respond to you on there today when I can. Good luck with your moving as well. Absolutely. Absolutely. Big up Static. He said, views are more like Henri instead of Gilberto. I got fire in the eyes and the heart. That's what I like to see. You're showing teeth, yeah? More than you can believe. That's what I like to see, my bro. There you go, man. All right. Well, hey, the TT of the mods then. Say less. Vigilante saying, thanks, Static. It's only one small van load. Got most of it done by myself. Just needed the van for the sofa, etc. Wow. Wow. And what? How big's the sofa? What, you literally moving all of that stuff by yourself as well? Big yourself up. I hate moving. I hate moving. See this place that I'm in now? This is like at Finsbury Park, Enfield, Finchley, Collindale. This is like the 5th place in that me and my missus had. This is like the 5th place, and it's like having to move all the time because she wants to get closer and closer to her mum. Now she's across the road from her mum, and it's a mad thing. It's a mad thing. Hindsight, it's a beautiful thing. But big up, man. Big up, Vigilante. I hope it goes well, my bro. Paul Brady in the building, man. Afternoon, mate. You are looking nice and chipper today. Good stuff. Do you know what? And the thing is, right, I actually don't feel well today. I really don't. I really don't. You know, I just feel like, you know, I don't know, man. All good things. Sometimes I can feel like Michael Douglas falling down, like I just want some breakfast. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes I can feel like that. And other times I feel good. Do you know what I mean? Other times I feel good, man. Today I feel good. My bro Shane's doing well. Like I said, we had a great show yesterday. We got a raid from Lee Gunner. Like, things are not bad, man. But I hope you're good today, Paul. I hope you are good, my brother. Big up Peppermint, Carl Spitting. Hey, absolute legend, this guy, man. The Volcano. Like I said, the link's in the chat. Make sure you guys are going over there and subscribing to the Volcano. Yeah, if he's not on 500 yet, it's a travesty. Yeah. But big up, man. Big up Static. He's saying respect to Vigilante. Love to see it. 10 likes, like and describe. There you go, man. There you go. I wish I can get to Shane's level one day, but it will come. 40 likes, breaking records. I think on the Lee stream, man, got over like nearly 120 likes. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me put some pimping in it. You know, like, let's put some pimping in it, man. You gotta like it. And big up my guy Mikes as well, GVO Mikes. Yeah, if you go onto my channel and press the playlist, go on to Under the Lens, go and check out GVO Mike's West Ham fan. He just got over 1K recently as well. So it's moving swimmingly. Big up James, big up Shaq, big up Marwan, big up all the people at Football Locker Room Banter. Go and subscribe to them. Let's get them to 1K, like everybody. But let me get back into the chat though. Like I said, guys, if there's anything directly you want to talk about, you know, put it in the chat. If you want to come up and have your say, you want to vent just like the Volcano did, this is you guys' show. This is you guys' show. Big up Vigilante saying, big up Carl. I felt that same way for the past 2 days. Bro, do you know what that reminds me of, right? After the first leg to PSG, I was like that for about a week. I promise you. So hold on. The first leg was like on a Tuesday, innit? I didn't start feeling like relatively all right until like late in the evening, Thursday, Friday night, maybe even Friday, because I was doing shows and I'm just like, I feel like I'm in a twilight zone, punch drunk. You know, we've got a semi-final in the Champions League and these men turn up flat as Keira Knightley. Like, what is going on? That's what I'm saying. Can Arteta motivate these people anymore? I don't know. But also, people, we are coming into the summer, into the end of the season. So I do want to try and introduce some Top Gooner bingo shows. We might even have a practice run through today, maybe just a little one, just to kind of get you up to speed with what I'm trying to do. Yeah, in the off season, obviously, we're going to try and get as many under the lenses as we can. Me and Shane, Dabrowski, we got Clean Through, one-on-one, a new show with me and him directly. And then sometimes it might be one-on-one with a keeper. And then we'll maybe have a guest or whatever. Hopefully, because obviously the legend Aaron Talks Arsenal is very busy nowadays as he's blowing up. Hopefully me, him and Shane can have a weekly as well. And then I want to get one with me, Shane and the Volcano. But hope we'll mix it up. Obviously, I'm doing the weekly thing with Rashid, my broski. The first 11. I was calling it the build-up show, but he calls it the first 11. So yeah, man, there's plenty of content, people. Plenty of content. The community is growing. Make sure you go and show everyone love. Big up Static. He said, views, congratulations. Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you so much, man. It's going up and down, you know. 1 minute is 15, next minute is 14.99. Next minute is 15.10. It's going up and down. You know, can't do much about that, but we just got to enjoy the journey, guys, more than you can believe. But big yourself out, Static, man. Always appreciate you, my bro. Big up Godfrey. Arteta asking for patience was a real kick in the teeth. This guy mad. Do you know what I did? And I didn't obviously get to say this to Carl because obviously he was going and I don't want to stop him when he's going. I done the watch along, as you guys might know, yesterday. As soon as the match was done, because obviously I had the match reaction with Shane, I had to come off. I was 5 minutes late. Shane was like, "You coming, bro?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm coming. You know, because the referee was on a joke thing. Like, we should have had 5 minutes injury time. The clock was still ticking at 98, 29, all that kind of stuff. It was a bit mad. That's why I thought we were going to drop points, because the referee was moving a bit spooky. I can't lie. But I was going to say that to Carl. After the watch along, I just went straight onto the reaction. I didn't wait around to hear his speech. While we was doing the reaction live, Shane was kind of having a little look to see if he's going to do his speech. And I was just like, what's he even going to do? Then I got told he didn't even do one. And I was like, well, finally the fucking guy's learning, because I don't want to hear about second ain't good enough again. Because people like me, people like Shane, people like Kyle, people like Carl, people like Aaron, people like Rashid, people like Normski, people like DJ, we've been saying it all fucking season. And all we get is abuse. We got it yesterday. Oh, you lot are just trying to be Lee Gunner, just moaning. We're second, we're competing. Like, it's not good enough. The three-peat of second, we don't get nothing for that. Even if you would have got to a final, right? I said this on Shane's. Get to a final at least. Even if you don't win it, all you lot want is them runners up medals, right? At least if you get to a final, at least you come away with something. Finishing second in the league, you don't get nothing. You get Champions League and your end of season money like everyone else. It's crazy. But that was the point I was trying to get to. I did not even watch. I turned the game straight off. You know, I predicted us to lose the game 3-1. In the first half, I thought that was definitely going to come true. Second half, we played a little bit better, but I also felt that Newcastle got a bit tired or just kind of let off the pressure a little bit. Maybe that they thought, we've got these guys' number, we beat them all the time. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. But other than that goal from Declan Rice, I was seeing the same shit, bro. Martin Odegaard, you know, messing up play. He done one good thing in the game. We brought Kai Havertz on. The ball was just bouncing off of him like he's a brick wall. And he was falling on the floor, giving away fouls, giving away the ball. Did anyone see any good things from Havertz? Like, oh shit, that's why we missed this guy. I don't think so, people. I don't think so. Asking for patience, bro. After half a decade, Godfrey. Sorry, I'm just looking back at this comment now. Absolute joke. Patience. Have we not been patient already? Patience. All this talk about big summer. I'm pretty sure you know, the season tickets went up again by a little percentage, right? So that's the first thing. And then secondly, ain't they up for renewal soon? I heard someone saying that soon, and I was like, wow. So the PR is going to be PRing. Yeah, let's be honest. The PR is going to be PR in. Yeah, let's be honest. Asking for patience. Yeah, that's just made me a bit upset, Godfrey. I can't lie. It's not your fault though, bro. It's not your fault. You know what I mean? It's this guy. I literally hate this guy. I know it's a big word. I know. But it's how I feel, man. It's how I feel. I'm sorry. I don't want to be like that. If he won the Champions League, cool. We go again next year. But I'm still watching you, bro. If you're still making these dumb amateur, you know, bad game management decisions, like for like, you know, making Ethan into some pariah, then we are going to have issues. We are going to have issues. But I can't believe he done that. I can't believe he was asking for patience. Big up Static, he said, hey, Carl, keep cooking. Facts. Absolutely. Carl, are you doing a video? Yeah, well, there you sit. Yeah, he said he is, bro. He said he is. So I wanted him to tag me in it. So when he does it, I can share it on the community page. And then I need all of you to go and watch it and to subscribe. Big up AK, 4 Pete, man. Hope you are good today. Hope you are good today. Godfrey's bigging up Carl. Big up, man. And AK, love to see it. Yeah, man. Godfrey, my man. Love to see it. Scants, big yourself up, man. Big up my G. Make sure you guys are subscribing to Scants. Also, hit me up, my bro. I was going to message you. I woken up a bit sick today. Obviously, you, Cav, Dubs. Like, I do a one-on-one show. Obviously, you might have seen Geordie Dread on there. Under the Lens. You're welcome to join. Sorry about this flash as well. I don't know what's going on. First, I thought it was Streamlabs. That's what I'm using at the moment. But I was on with Shane yesterday on StreamYard, and I did see a one flash as well. So it might be the camera, or it might be the bad lighting. But yeah, man, big up Scants each and every time. Thank you for passing through, my G. And hit me up, bro. Hit me up, man. We'll get a one-on-one show, especially now the season's coming to an end. I'll be happy to get that going, my bro. Liverpool fan as well. That's what I'm saying. It's not just Arsenal. I've done 2 with West Ham fans. You know, we done Luca. He supports MK Dons as well. We done Geordie Dread, Newcastle fan. So even if you don't make content, hit me up. If you want to do a show, hit me up. But big up Scants. Make sure you're going to subscribe to Scants TV and the Red Pitch podcast as well. Big up Static saying, Carl, take care and keep cooking every day. Absolutely, man. 13 likes. And yeah, like and subscribe. Let's go, people. 15 in the building. Please just hit the like for me. It means the world. And there he is. There he is. The legend himself. I think AFC Vigilante put your link already in the chat, but let's get that up. Let's get Shane to 700 ASAP, like Rocky. Big up Shane, man. Go and get your full Irish as well. I've shared it on my community page, so you can hit that up on the playback. Excuse me. Vigilante views, if you're live in 30:45, I might jump on. See, I might be. That's why I'm downstairs today. That's why I like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You know what I mean? Because not only are the kids out the house, but the missus is also at work. Do you know what I mean? So I can kind of, it's a little bit free. The internet connection ain't so bad. So I might be on. I know I'm probably going to come off at about, I don't know. It depends how the show goes. But yes, there is a good chance I might be on. And you're always welcome. This is what this show is for, the intervention. Come on, have your say. You don't have to come on the stream. You can put it in the chat. But obviously, if you want to come on the stream, you are more than welcome. And just to reiterate that fact, the link is now in the chat. Like I said, big up Shay, man. That's the broski right there. Let's get back into into the chat. Yeah, man, make sure you're going over and subscribing to the brother, man. We had a great show yesterday, unbelievable. Got a raid from the legend himself. Do you know what I mean? So, you know, dreams can come true. You know, Gabrielle settings. Right, I'm sorry I'm missing lots of chat. I'm gonna literally get to it right now. 14 people in the building. Brilliant. Just hit the like for me, please. If you are new, subscribe. Like I said, it's you guys' show. Any topics you want to talk about, the kit release, Arsenal, Liverpool, Real Madrid, whatever. It's your show. I'm feeling a bit ill today, people, as well, so I do apologize. Viewers, I'm still waiting for you to say, oh, is it me? Oh, sorry, man. If under the lens is not possible, then an intervention to jump on is fine. Bro, obviously you can do both. This is the subscriber show. If you subscribe to this channel, you can jump on. But I want to do it under the lens. And sorry, if I've been trying to arrange with fucking Rashid, I'm gonna hit up Normski. I've got one coming up with Matty Southern Gooner. I want to get the legend Kenny Ken. Like, there's so many people, and it's just about working out times, dates. But yes, okay, leave that with me. And I will contact you literally in the next day or two. Static, hey legend, big up Shane Gooner, man, each and every time. That's the brother right there. Make sure you're going to show love, subscribe to his channel. Well done for ending your live show. Big up Static. It was Static that told me. I think Shane's still live. Let him know. Into the box, broski. Big up. Second again. Ole, ole. Big up, man. Hope you're doing good. Second again. Ole, ole. Make sure you guys are subscribing to Into the Box. I think he done a football live video recently. So go and show him some love. Second again. Ole, ole. No runners up medal. Like, no trophy, you know what I mean? But all the top gooners are happy today. They're happy today. They're happy today. I'm not even gonna lie. Big up Carl Walsh. He was talking about the Mutant channel. I was watching it a little bit yesterday. Obviously, I always check for Turkish and I always check for Yardman. Robbie at it again. Go and watch the Yardman. Go and watch the. I left a comment. I just said, "Oh, Mr. Excuse is a disgrace," because that's what this guy is. Like I said, we don't need balance. We don't need devil's advocate. We want to hear from the fans. It's not a back and forward. It's not under the lens. It's not a podcast. It's not an intervention. It's a fan cam. You see what I'm saying? So I want to hear from Yardman. I don't want to hear you, like, you know, underhand trying to tear him down in public, calling him alcoholic and that. He didn't do that on the one yesterday. But you're out here forever trying to make excuses. Oh, I'm just saying it's a fact, though. You know, we had all these players out and we had the. I'm just so fucking sick of it. Excuse FC. everyone had injuries this season. Oh yeah, no, but Arsenal had the most. It's like, shut up, bruv. Honestly, these fans are embarrassing. And then Yardman's trying to talk and trying to say what he wants, and then you've got all the fans around him like just top gooners, bro. It was crazy. They were, you could tell they felt so happy that they finished second. They could tell. And even Turkish, and I don't even want to say this because that's my guy, bro. And someone even on Shane's on our match reaction yesterday, someone said, oh, he's a flip flop, and I don't think he is. I listen, I was surprised that he got so overwhelmed with the Real Madrid thing. But I'm not gonna go that far on Turkish just yet. Although he did say one thing that I was like, bro, he was like yesterday, oh, it's done now, and luckily next Sunday we're not gonna be in this whole race for top 5 and all this kind of shit because second is secure. And I'm just like, bro, who cares? There was a little part of me, and you might have seen that flash again, apologies. There was a little part of me, it was 50-50. There was a part of me that's like, just fucking do something, innit? Because it's already embarrassing, yeah? If you want to make us drop to 4th, 5th, even 6th, that will be even more embarrassing, but we deserve it. So there was a part of me that's like, fuck it. If we drop out of the fuck it. Maybe that's going to be the only thing that makes this club do anything. So you can tell Arteta was relieved, the fan base was relieved, AFTV was relieved, everyone's relieved. Second place. And what does it really mean? Like, and big up Kyle, he was saying 15 points off the leaders. I'm pretty sure they've still got 2 games to play. Do you know what I'm saying? We've only got 1, so it could be even more. Like, there was no title race. This isn't competing. We were just the first losers, especially when people say second is only the first loser. That rings true, especially this season, my people. Especially this season. Because no one was nowhere near it. Anyway. Let me get into the comments again. Peppermint Freedom, my brother. Yeah, that first leg of PSG, I didn't want to think about football for 40. Do you know what I'm saying? And as Shane always says, we take it home. I was punch drunk. That's why when I was doing the second watch along, right? And big up Hammers Football TV. Big up my mate Tony. Go and subscribe to him as well. He's only like 60 off getting to like the 1K as well. So go and show him some love as well. He done the watch. He was on the watch along. And he didn't even want to banter me as a West Ham fan. Arsenal getting dog walked at the Emirates again by PSG. Like, bro, we take it home. I was fucked that whole week. So when I done the second leg, I was just like, I'm resigned. And when I saw after the 20 minutes how knackered these guys were, I'm looking at Arteta like, you fucking clown. Even Ruben Amorim playing a strong side. And Man United just lost as well. And they played a strong side. Tottenham just lost, but they never played a strong side. So in the final, these men should have energy. Look at PSG. All of their team got rested. All of our team played 80 minutes plus. And you could tell the difference. This is what I'm trying to say about this manager. This is why I'm onto him this year. It's not just because I've woken up and decided I don't like the guy. No, I'm looking at what you're doing and I don't see it. I don't agree with it. It's pissing me off. But anyway, big up Peppermint, man. Each and every time. Big up Into the Box. Here he is again, the legend. He said, haha, Static, I ended it the usual way. It just didn't do what it's supposed to do. Yeah. Sometimes it does that, man. StreamYard, Streamlabs, you'll get another 5 seconds or so, but I hear it, man. Anyway, problem averted. Do you know what I mean? Problem averted. Big up AK. He's saying, Shane Gunnar, good ending to your life today. It happens, man. It happens, people. Jordan Hyman, big yourself up, man. I don't think this is the first time I've seen you here. I think of the Hyman, yo, big yourself up, man. I think you've been here before. Big yourself up. Thank you for passing through, mate. And have your say. Anything you guys want to chat about? We've been on nearly 40 minutes now. Let me know, people. Big up Static. He said, Shane Gunnar, fair enough. Good thing I told you. Yeah, big up, man. Big up Static for that, man. Each and every time. Always doing the good work. There he is. Look at this. It's like you could hear I was talking about you, innit? I'm going to message you on Instagram, Normski, innit? We're going to do it under the lens. You know what I mean? Time for your one-on-one on the platform. So get ready for that, big man. One of the mods, let's get Norm's channel. I think he's like 600 plus now. So, you know what I mean? Let's give that a round of applause. Let's give that a round of applause. Let's give it air horn. For both Normski and Shane. Shane's approaching the 700. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. More than you can believe. So let's go and do the same for Normski. Mods, if you can get the links in the chat, make sure you go and subscribe. Keep up the work, bro. bro. We try. You know what I mean? We're just trying to get like you guys. That's all it is, man. But yeah, love to have you on Under the Lens, my bro. It was always gonna come. It's just timing. But message me or I'll message you. We will get that sorted. Make sure you're subscribing to Normski, man. Goes into the matrix, and as Shane says, loses a piece of his soul each and every time, mate. Jordan saying, yo, Static, big up Jordan, man. Shane saying 100% Static. I was in the middle of ripping the broken washing machine out the house. So surprised I heard the phone. Yeah, but cheers for bailing me out. Big up, man. Big up, man. Just YouTube, you know, YouTube shenanigans. It happens. It happens. Big up. Jordan is bigging up Shane each and every time. AK is bigging up Jordan. And as well, I think you did message me, my bro. I've got so many people to get to. Man City fan, I'd love to have you on. Obviously, links in the chat. You can always jump on for the interventions, but we're talking about a one-on-one show just to promote your thing, how you supported your club, what's going on your channel, la-di-da, la-di-da. So hit me up, people. Hit me up. Sometimes just message me because, like I said, I'm offloading apps. I'm putting them back on. You know, there's a lot of things going on. Like I said, I've got 3 pets, 2 children, a fucking OCD missus. Like, it's all going off. Do you know what I mean? It's all going off. Like, I've not been feeling well. Mum's health has been a bit in the bin. So we're just juggling, but we're working at the same time. And I want to involve you all. So just hit me up on Insta. Sometimes I forget. Just give me a little nudge, a little reminder. You know what I mean? And I'd appreciate that. Big up Shane. He's bigging up Jordan. Big up, man. Jordan's bigging up 4P. Let's go. AK, you can blame StreamYard. Yeah, absolutely, man. It does crazy things like that. It really does. Big up Scants, man. He said, I think certain fans have stopped believing that a striker will fix everything. Arsenal need at least 6 to 7 players in the summer. Big squads are needed. All right, cool. All right, cool. So let's tap in on that a little bit. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I personally believe, yeah, 6 to 7 players minimum. 6 to 7 players minimum. Sorry, the cat was just getting the pillow just fell on the cat. She got all shook then. But yeah, we need about 6 to 7 players minimum, bro. Minimum. However, I don't know how the board is going to move. Seeing is believing at the end of the day. Seeing is believing. You're right. A striker is not all it's going to take. We need more than that. You know, the fact that Kieran Tierney's leaving, our best left back, you know, Calafiori doesn't look strong there. Let's be honest, you know what I mean? And the drop off from someone like Kieran Tierney to a Calafiori is mad. Obviously, Miles Lewis-Skelly might hold down that position anyway. So, you know, that's why I was saying go and get someone like Tariq Mitchell on a free. Like, we got to be smart this summer. That's what we do have to do. It needs to be a big summer because I think everyone's going to move. Yeah, Liverpool's already moving. Frimpong, I think that's a very good signing. Yeah, and this is why I point to Liverpool because he's on a release clause, right? And he's having a medical today. It's Monday today. He's having a medical today. All these other players on release clauses, why are they not at the Emirates or fucking Soba Reality or wherever it is having medicals? Far arsing about, you know what I mean? And that's not what we need. Like, we're going to need Montgomery Berta to do business. What I personally think is going to happen is I think that we might outrightly buy like 3 or 4 players and then probably get a couple on loan. Now, I don't mind that. You need to be smart. The first thing I would do is probably try and talk to Kieran Tierney. Looks like that boat is sailed, but I'd definitely be on to Thomas Partey because losing him and only bringing in Zubomendi, I think that's going to be a bad move. You know what I mean? But I agree with you, Scans. Absolutely. There are certain fans, usually the top gooners, let's be honest, usually the Arteta sexuals, you know, oh no, we only need this, we only need that. You know, not with our team how it is. We've seen this year, all of our key players. And in that game yesterday, Saliba picked up a groin injury. All of our key players. That's not the first injury he's had this season. Gabriel's now out with a tear. Martinelli in and out. He's had a hamstring. Havertz, hamstring. Saka, hamstring. Rice, broken toe, hamstring. Fucking all sorts of stuff going on. Timber, who knows what's the matter with him. Ben White. This isn't by chance. It's not coincidence. The system is terrible. And if you play a high-pressure system, high octane, then as Scant said, bigger squads are needed. You need a squad. To look at Aston Villa, look at how even Chelsea at the start of the season, Maresca, it was like the moment it got to 70 minutes or it got to a certain time, changes are being made. That's what you call minute managing. Is it so hard to do? Great point, bro. But you're absolutely right. I think we do need 6 or 7. I feel like we might have to utilize the free market. You know what I mean? We're definitely going to have to get rid of a lot of dead weight. And then I feel like Arsenal, in terms of outright buy-in, I think it will be 3 to 4 players, and then it might be a free, maybe a couple of loans, which I don't mind. We've got to box smart in this summer, because like I said, Liverpool will spend, City will spend, Chelsea will spend, Newcastle will spend. Finally, we'll have to wait and see. Forest will probably spend. So everyone's going to be moving, and no one can afford to no one can afford to sit still, is basically what I'm saying. But big up Scants, man. Big yourself up for that, my bro. Like I said, I will hit you up. Let's lock in for that show. Big up Peppermint, man. I have a personal problem with this manager. It goes beyond football. And bro, and I'm there with you this season. 22-23, I was actually kind of drawn in. I'm like, wow. Because I tell you why as well, yeah. I was a little bit drawn in last season, but only after the bye, because we came back and we were kind of getting results. I think we only lost to Villa, which lost us the league and that. But 22-23, and I tell you why I was so drawn in, because of the football we was playing. It just seemed like something had clicked. Forget being top of the league for 200 days or whatever it was, or forget all of that. It was the football that gave me the confidence. When I look at this team this year, bro, you know, someone said, you know, look at where he's brought us from. I'm looking at it, I'm like, what do you mean? We've literally played we've had 1 year of good football, like playing style, underneath this manager. And it's been pragmatic and stinky ever since. Backwards, defending, blah, 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 blah. Honestly, guys. So I'm looking at it, I'm like, how is this entertaining? In 2025, we're in the Champions League semi-final. We got Thomas Partey doing long throws, bro. It is wild out here. Wild. Big at AK, StreamYard is a top goon. I wouldn't be surprised, mate. That mutant who's obsessed with me has hacked my shit. Yeah, what was the... I had it on in the background while I was washing up. What was he called? Is it Fishy Flap or bro? Something like that, bro. Yeah, that was making me laugh, man. You got fans already, bro. That's how you know you're doing something right, man. That Lee Gunner Dusters, they get me rubbed off Salt Bay settings. So big up my bro, man. All the way gone. We love it. Big up Gavin L. Good afternoon, Shane. Big up, man. I like the way that you're here a lot as well, Gavin. Someone's looking for a wrench. Big up Godfrey. Breaking news. Oh, Lord. Don't tell me this is true. Don't tell me this is true. After the ACL last year, probably one of the worst injuries alongside the grade 3 tear that you can have in football. Guys, I'm going to read it in a minute. Mikel Bin Laden, bro. This guy is an Everest. I can't say the word, I don't know. Even saying Bin Laden might be a bit shaky, but this guy is a fucking Everest, bro. And that's what we're playing. Everest football, slave driver, 12 years a slave to Arsenal edition. Like, what is the fucking matter with this guy? This is what I'm trying to say. So when man says, like, it's gone beyond football, this is where I'm at with it. How can you be so stinky? How can you be so fucking defensive? Oh my God. Let me just have some of my drink, because I'm going to read it now. Godfrey, big yourself up, bro. I'm going to read it now. Oh my fucking God. Breaking news. Jurrien Timber to undergo an operation on his ankle over the summer. The defender has been managing the injury throughout the season, and it's been decided he needs surgery. How many fucking players is that now? Because I'm still convinced Ben White might need another surgery. Odegaard needs surgery. Maybe even a Declan. Has he even had time to heal his broken toe? I knew it with Timber. I've been saying it. I said to Shane, I said to everybody, these guys are in the fucking red zone, bro. And you've been playing him all fucking season. Ben White, we haven't had him for the whole season. Lies. We had him for 3 months of the fucking season. He needed an operation. You took your goddamn time with it. Yeah? You're fucking about, making it worse, then give him the operation. Then he's back in and out the team. He don't even look the same. Does Saka look the same? This guy is ruining the team, bro. He's ruining our players. Jurrien Timber, unbelievable to come back from an ACL and to play all the minutes that he's played. And now look, there was me thinking he's just like a transformer or something. He's just a Terminator, T-1000. No, he ain't. He is being flogged. He is being fucking flogged like Thomas Partey. Even Martinelli in that game yesterday, running his fucking socks off. Yeah, he's on the floor tired. Here's fucking Arteta putting the thumbs up. 5, 5, 5. Putting the thumbs up. 5. Stay there. Stay there. Stay. What do you mean fucking stay there? He's knackered. And people, and listen, big up Dr. Seymour Butts, my brother, yeah, my brother, yeah, we're gonna bring up all of the good stuff. We're gonna bring up all of the good stuff, my brother, yeah. He was saying, bruv, this guy is a cancer to the club. And if no one can see that, like I said, you're telling me, oh, this is some entertaining football. Please explain how. Please explain how. Gung-ho football. Please explain how. It's not. This guy wouldn't throw the sink. He ain't even got a sink. He wouldn't know how to throw it. There's a sink laying there waiting to be thrown, and this guy ain't got no arms. Like, he never throws the sink at nothing. Even Liverpool, when we got to the 2-2 at Anfield, your first was defenders to come on the field when we should have gone to chase the game. We haven't won there since 2012. I can't believe that, Godfrey, man. That has spun my head, bro. Just like the whole, I couldn't even celebrate Rice's goal because my head's just gone thinking about Saliba. Of course he can go. I think his head's definitely turned a bit. But if they are going to buy Housen, then that gives us a bit of a reprieve because I don't think they're going to try and buy Saliba. They wouldn't be able to afford Saliba after buying Housen. I cannot believe that, Godfrey. Big yourself up, my bro. And everyone, can we just pray? I'm not even religious, but I live in the UK. I've been conditioned. I'm always doing this for some fucking reason. You understand what I'm saying? Can everyone just pray? Do whatever you need to do for this guy. And just pray for the whole well-being of the squad, because I feel like the fans and the squad have been majorly let down by Arteta and the club this season. Godfrey's bigging up Shane. Come on. Big up Vigilante, shub to Shane and Carl, the ledge, absolutely. And he's got the, like I said, man, top guys on these YouTube streets, bro. Just let out a sneeze there. My apologies. Bless me. But yeah, big up Vigilante, man. Appreciate you, my bro. Top workers, top mods, him, Static, like I said, AFC always, Mama Flossie, some real top people on these YouTube streets. There's the links, people. Make sure you go over there and show them some love. Big up the broski Scants. Shout out when you're ready, bro. I'm here. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. We're definitely going to get you on. We're definitely going to get all the man them off the people's pod. And here's another one. Big up Mido. Big yourself up, my bro. He was on Geordie Dread stream, right? I don't know. I was looking for your link to try and follow your channel. I'm going to try and do it right now, my bro. I'm pretty sure that you're a Man United fan as well, isn't it? Obviously, you guys are welcome to come up. The link's in the chat if there's anything you directly want to chat about. It's the intervention show. It's the subscriber show. So what that means is that it's generally for you lot. We don't come up here with any proper direction. You know, we just want to hear from you guys. We want to talk to the chat. We want to interact with the chat. But big yourself up. Let me just big up me though. Let me see if I can't. Subscribe to your thing right now. Big up Normski. What? Normski ain't even a mod. You see what I'm saying, bro? Then someone said, oh, don't add everyone as a mod. You're not a mod. If I'm like, bro, that's just me, bro. I'm just kind of like that, innit? Big up Normski, man. Big up Normski. Each and every time. We're gonna definitely have a under the lens. Sorry, I'm taking so long. I'm just trying to fight. There we go. Mido. Big yourself up, fam. Go to your channel. Subscribe. Yeah. 35. Yo, that's not good enough. Let's at least get Mido to 50 subs. Vigilante, Static, whoever's in here, man. Mods, please. Let's get to work. Let's get Mido's channel in the chat. Let's at least get him to 50 so he can go live. But message me as well. Follow me on Instagram. Any one of you guys. If you want to come on the channel, you want to do a one-on-one under the lens, or you just want to jump on the intervention, always welcome. And you can see the little QR code up here in the corner. You know what I mean? You don't have to, but here's the link. You can buy me a coffee. Obviously, it helps out the channel. And when I start doing Guna Bingo, then we might try and give out a few little prizes. Man, like 4-0, you know. Where have you been? Where have you been?
Life has been lifing. You know, like
where
that.
have you been? I said, my man's ducked out, man, fam. Like, where's my eyes? What you telling me?
Nah, man. But life's been lifing, innit? And I had to step away from this Arsenal thing, but these man fucked me off. Bro.
I
These
totally
man
understand,
fucking
man. I totally understand, bro. I totally understand. But how you feeling, man? Second again. What you saying?
Not bad, man. Not bad. Man, just seeing all this PR coming out, fam, and it's boring.
Mm,
It's boring, fam. These
It's
all
worrying.
these
Did you
links.
watch the speech yesterday?
Say that again, sorry.
Did you watch the speech yesterday? The Queen's speech?
Bro, I've watched no speech, bro. I don't care what he's got to say. Bro, when he first came in, the talking and all of that was nice, innit? But nah, not after the lies he's been telling us.
The lies. The lies. Bro, like I said, I had a show anyway, so I just had to cut out. I didn't watch it. I didn't want to watch it. That was that. You know what I mean? But let me get to a couple of these chats real quick. Big up me though, like I said, man. Subscribe to his channel. Let's get him up to 50. Like Robbo. Big up views, you fraud. Like and subscribe. This guy is trying to cuss me out nowadays, you know. But shout me anyway, Robbo. You're the fraud. Shout me for the Under the Lens, bro. Make sure you subscribe to Robbo's channel as well. I'm pretty sure he's got over 500 now. Arsenal creator. Big up all the Latvian gang. You know what I mean? We're going international with it. So big up Mr. Robbo each and every time. No, it's a Robbie cam. That's what I'm trying to say, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. You know, every time we want to speak to these or we want to hear from the fans, you know, here comes Robin Lau with his chat and his bollocks. Do you know what I mean? Get some on nerves. But big up, man. Big up Mr. Robbo. Big up Godfrey. He's bigging up Mr. Robbo. Shane Gooner bigging up Mr. Robbo. Big up Liam. How you doing, my bro? I can't even. I'm not even gonna attempt that, my bro. But big up Liam. We'll leave it as that. Hope you're good today, my bro. Shane saying Gavin, my man. Big up Gavin L, man, in the building as always. Big up Shane. Robbo saying Aaron said that after 90th minute, 95% of stadium sang "We got Super Mick Arteta." Oh my god. What are you telling me for though? What do you reckon of that?
Bro, what's happened to our world? What's changed? I don't know what's happened, bro. Where's this come from where Arteta's the most important man in the world and fuck Arsenal? Like, bro, what's happened, bro? Why do man care about Arteta more than we care about Arsenal?
What's happened? That's what I'm saying. These guys are moving like we're starving so much, bro. Like, look where we're from. Like, hold on. He was 8th, 5th. That's what happened after Arteta came in. Like, what are we doing? You know, I'm pretty sure we was in 8th when he took us. I don't know, bro. It's crazy to me. Like cult status. Cult status. After
the worst thing is he does this. We're doing this thing where it's like, when we lose, man, the players and they're rubbish, man. But when we win, Arteta's the greatest. And it's like, bro, why do we do this? Beating Newcastle isn't difficult, man. Like, let's be honest, man. Yeah, cool. They're better than us in some cases, isn't it? But bro, beating Newcastle isn't difficult. Arteta just makes it mad difficult because he just plays bare lumps on the pitch, bro. Nobody with ability.
Just fridges on the field, innit?
Yeah, but they had a physical man, fam, and they were playing against man that's actually physical that can play balls. Like, bro, come on, man.
Come on. No, I hear it, bro. I hear it, man. But that is absolutely disgraceful. Like I said, the Mutant channel, when I was listening to Yardman, he was trying to say some things about Arteta, all the crowd like jeering him, and like I'm just like, wow, the whole stage like is full up of these guys, bro. These guys. Yeah. You know what I mean? And it's not a good look, man. That is honestly though, Robo, that is disgusting. That is this. We've got Super Mick. You don't win anything, bro. These men are shameful, bro. Absolutely embarrassment. Big up Yasser TV. Hope you're good, Chelsea fan. I'll jump on in a bit when I finish work if you're still alive. Yeah, I mean, we might be. There's a good chance you might be, my bro. Always welcome, of course. Make sure you're subscribing to Yasser as well. You might see him on North Side and all that. Chelsea fan, good guy, man. Good guy. Godfrey's bigging up Yasser. Big up, man. Got Mido views. Bang on about Amorim. It's why I crash out on him all the time. Bro, I feel like Pep, Amorim, and Arteta, they're all in the same school of stubbornness. Do you see what I'm saying? You know, Pep is a little bit more like he can probably change it up here and there. However, this season he's looked a bit lost. I want to ask you about Pep. Do you feel like he's losing it a little bit? Do you feel like he's kind of coming into his Wenger years a bit? What do you reckon on that?
With Pep, I think there's a lot of factors in it. One, his players are getting older, like the important ones, the De Bruyne and stuff. They're getting older, so you can't rely on them. And you see a Man City fan say, "Well, De Bruyne was out for half the season," and yeah, when he came back, what did he do? So dead that. Then you have the fact that everybody tries to play like Pep. Do you know what I mean? That was working into his hands because everyone's trying to play like him, but nobody has Pep players because Pep gets all the P's, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? He gets all the P's to buy his players. So I think that's a factor. I think his personal life, him breaking up with his wife and stuff, was a factor.
Yeah.
To why he was probably struggling. But
Yeah.
I heard Big Steve say that they're getting back together, and where Man City be winning a lot of games, isn't it? So
hey, January, bro. It's that January fleek up, innit? That January fleek up.
And even that, bro. Even that January window. These men went out and didn't even plan for this season. They planned for next season. Just boom, straight away. Cool. This season we're not going to do well. Next season we need to hit the ground running. Sign like 5 man.
Facts. And what did the manager say as well? Oh, like you could finish in second place, like with your little mini. My man said, "Bun all that, bro." Like,
exactly.
Yeah. That's a proper.
But the thing is, City place. But to be fair, second place wouldn't mean anything to people like Man City, and I'm gonna say Newcastle because they've already got bare P's, isn't it? Arsenal have bare P's, but our owners are stingy. So second means something to them and to the Egals and to the you know what I mean, the customers of Arsenal.
The customers. Let's be honest, man. Man like Stricto, you get me? I've never met him. I don't know him. Ain't no disrespect.
Hey, Stricto, he disappointed me, fam.
Yeah,
I see him arguing with Yardman all the time, and I'm like, Stricto, what are you arguing about? This guy wants Arsenal to win trophies. Why are you arguing with him?
I'm saying a man's like, what? You'd rather be in the Europa than the Champions League. These man just cut. It's like these just want to sit on the table, even if you're not eating no food. You're starving. You're dribbling. Bro, you just want to sit on the table. It's just sick.
Being in the Champions League and not even trying to win it is already a criminal, fam. At least in the Europa League, we might have a chance.
Exactly, especially now with the whole way that it's done. No Champions League.
Yeah. He's not dropping down in. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Big up, man. Appreciate that. And big up Mido, man. Make sure you subscribe into Mido. 15 people in the building. And subscribe to 4-0 Down as well, the guy that's on screen. Someone get his link in the chat for me, please. And Mido, if you can. You still doing pre-records?
I haven't since the PSG flogging. Because obviously I don't care about Premier League, innit?
No, facts. No,
and if I did pre-recording, every pre-recording would be like, why is it 1 year? That's what it would be.
Hey, bro, but you gotta speak. You gotta speak. Yeah, we need more people. Because... Go on.
Oh yeah, no, but I just want him to. Even I think, what time did Saliba come off yesterday? Was it half time?
Yeah.
So Saliba came off at half time, and we looked arguably better.
Ooh.
Arguably. Do you know what I mean?
Well, we was better. Well, not even arguably, we was better because we played a lot.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
but we played a lot better. In terms of like, bro, this shows you, even your better players, you can take them off, bring somebody in to do a job, and you still can do well, bro. I don't understand why I've seen Saliba struggling for the last how many weeks, fam. Hella mistakes, but man, are talking to me. Saliba's world class. Hella mistakes, yeah, but Saliba's still world class. And I'm like, bro, what are you doing?
I'm glad you said that. Because for me, especially when I heard Lee Judges talking about we might have to sacrifice one of these man this season, I'm like, Saliba. Do you know what I'm saying? I know he's got a higher ceiling. But it looks like his head's already turned, bro. And yesterday he picked up a grin. Like this, as you said, flogging, bro. 12 years a slave, the Arsenal edition. Like, my man's moving like Calvin Candy, fam. Like, what is this, bro? The amount of injuries, bro. And you know what pisses me off? Like I said, to have a backbone, because the only thing that I heard that this guy done, and I was just getting like hot points or whatever from what he said. Be patient. You can suck his mum for that. But then man said he's already doing the politician thing. Man's pointing up at the board and saying it's down to these man. Man's already shifting the blame, you know. Like this guy, bro, he is a fucking scammer, bro. This guy's a hustler, fam. You get me? Like he's I don't know how he's managing. He's going into his 6th year now, and he's still got excuses, and people still believe it. I can't believe he pointing to the board and said it's up to these man here now. How do you feel about that? When he said that, or obviously you weren't watching, but now you've heard that he said that. How does that make you feel, bro?
To be honest, I heard Turkey say that in his
okay.
Yeah, Turkish did say that. But my first thought when he said that is, Arteta, have some shame, bro, please. Have some shame. Brother, if you are saying you want us to win, why are you talking about it's up to them? Big man, go into the room when they're having conversations and say it's up to us, bro. What am I hearing? It's up to them. But Berta, big up Berta, innit? Because Berta's come in and he's made us look like we're doing real things in the transfer window. But even that, I don't know because no one's holding up top, so I don't really care at the moment, innit?
Oh, and I was gonna say that, bro, because look at what Liverpool's done already. Yeah, in terms of Jeremy Frimpong, that's another player with a release clause. That's the only reason I bring it up. Is a player with the release clause. We don't have to wait for eye contact from the club. We don't have to. We're not sitting by the bar on some shook thing, like, you know what I mean, waiting to get a little signal. Like, they got release clauses. So man like Gyökeres or whoever's got a release clause, they should be at the Emirates fucking doing their medical today as well. But of course not.
Facts.
Yeah, so I hope that this is. But what I'm saying is because that's why I asked you how you felt. Because when I heard about that, I was like, look at this guy. You know what it reminded me of? You know, like when a kid's in trouble, yeah, like outside the school or whatever, and the mum's there, and he's kind of railing up, knowing that he's in front of everyone. But he knows and she knows when he gets home, it's a mazza. Do you see what I'm saying? But he's outside school and he's like, just leave me alone, mum. You always hit me or something. Do you get me? And everyone's looking like, rah, she's embarrassed. You get me? So the boy's looking down at this little dickhead saying, rah, and he's trying to throw us under the bus now. Do you get it? That's how I felt. That's how I felt when I heard it. I'm like, this guy is just, he's got no limits. If there's shame, he needs to find it. Do you get it? Like, this guy's got no.
He really does, man. He really does. Limit. Because next year's too huge for us to be going into the. Listen, if the season starts next season and we haven't signed real players, nah. Killed it. Suck your mouth from the get-go.
Bad, man. I'm talking players, bro.
Bro, I say it all the time, innit? I would be happy. I'll be happy enough to start a season with just a squad. That's simple. I'm a simple man. Just a squad will make me happy enough to start a season. But that's also because in my mind we're trying to win everything. But when I watch us, we ain't.
And let me tell you what that looks like. Let me tell you what that looks like. Let me tell you what that's looked like when man said, "I just want a squad, bro." Yeah, all right. I think it's a bit too late for David now, yeah, because I think he might be on his way to Napoli. But that would be someone I'd be all over, yeah. Obviously going out to buy a bad man as well, but you understand? Back up, Jonathan David, Tariq Mitchell, yeah, left back. There you go, 2 free players, yeah. All right, we're talking about a squad. All right, so how about we don't holler at Bournemouth for Semenyo, or you understand what I'm saying? Or you hear me? Eze, Eze maybe not. Listen, you can get Eze out of Palace. You get me? Understand what I'm saying? And I was calling for him last season. That's what I'm saying when I say squad. So we don't have to be a Rodrigo, a Gyökeres, a fucking, this person, that person. It don't have to. Obviously, Gyökeres. Exactly. Yeah,
exactly. But obviously, we want quality in it, but brother, you need to have numbers.
Facts. Like,
you need to have numbers in this team, bro. It's. I looked at our bench yesterday. Was it yesterday we played? I looked at our bench whenever we played. I looked at our bench and I'm like, you know what? This has been our first decent bench in a while, and this bench isn't even decent. It's just got senior players.
That's it. It's just got
defenders. Decent players. It's just senior players. This is dead.
Yeah, defenders and players that are out of fucking, out of favor. Yeah, do you know what I mean? What do you feel about, before I get back into the comments, what do you feel about this whole Ethan thing? Because I haven't seen you for a bit, you know what I'm saying? So I haven't spoke to you, my guy. Like he's taking the piss, innit? Let's be honest.
Yeah, he definitely is. I heard I can't remember where I heard it, but I heard something about Ethan turned up late to training or something in it. And listen, I hope Arteta hears this message loud and clear. Brother, I don't care if Ethan turns up late every single day of the fucking month, bro. If you want Arsenal to win, bring on our good players, you fucking idiot. What am I hearing, fam? What type of stupidness am I hearing? Man turned up late. Bro, do you know when people turn up late, it's not always their fault,
I know.
I hear it, take responsibility, but it's not always their fault.
I know.
Brother, man saying we can't win games because Ethan turned up late. Brother! Hey. Bro, I don't want to hear about these little stupid things, bro. You're a big man, managing teams, people that own millions, bro. I turned up late.
And my bro,
I want to win the game, bro. You're in the stadium with 60,000 people, bro. They want to see us win. Bring on Ethan.
And the thing is, he's one of our only attacking threats on the fucking bench. Do you see what I'm saying? Bro, you don't want to bring on Ethan.
Quality.
Quality. That's what I'm trying to say. And the thing is, Shane says it. Shane Guna is saying, like, bro, like, make my man do some laps, some push-ups, like shout at him in front of the team or something. But man's not played like he's got an injury for weeks, for weeks. No feature at the Real Madrid game. Not one scrap of the PSG game from my memory. Yeah, Premier League games like lucky to even get microwave minutes, and now you're bringing on everyone else, players that are leaving. You know, players that are just coming back from injury. Like, I don't understand it. I do not like. This is Arteta all over. This is why I keep pointing to it, because as Shane said, the guy's a fucking narcissist, bro, and he's a big reason why. You think someone like Arne Slot couldn't have got more out of the squad this season? This exact same.
Oh, without that.
The exact same fucking squad, man. So yeah, it's a disrespect, man. And if I was Ethan, I'll be on the phone to my agent. You know what I mean? Like, do something.
Bro, I wouldn't be surprised if he is, fam. This is another reason it's upset me. And another reason I've kind of taken a step back from this whole Arsenal thing is because obviously after we got knocked out, the PR came into play and were linked to this people. And it's like, bro, I don't even want these fucking players when Arteta's my manager anymore. That's how deep it is. I don't even want them. I see man talk about Rodrigo. Hey, Rodrigo will be cold for Arsenal. And man are talking about, yeah, he does this, he does that. And I'm like, bro, but does he track back? Does he track back? You man are asking all the wrong questions. Does Rodrigo track back and help his left back, bro? Because that's what's going to happen at Arsenal.
Facts. No, big fact. And Shane says it all the time. It don't matter what player comes in, and he ain't the first player. I think the first person I heard that they don't want him to spend any more money was Jez and fucking DJB. And I'm like, bro, first I'm looking at it like, no, I don't know if I agree with that, because he's the manager anyway, and the players need help. They're falling down like they got leprosy or something. Do you get it? Like, so regardless of anything, like, you know, if the club is going to do anything today, we are going to need players. But then the longer it went on, I was starting to think about what the Southern Gooner told me right at the beginning of the season. There might be money issues. There's a cash flow problem in the States. Arsenal could be the victim of that. And everyone was like, nah, bro, dry January, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? We made money in the summer. So all of these things are starting to come back in my head. I'm like, wow, yeah. So I'm kind of more on board with the fact that it don't even matter who we get. If we do get Gyökeres, are you going to track back, bro? That, as you said, that's the main thing, and it's disgusting. That's why I always feel like
that we think this, bro. Their defensive capabilities.
Yeah, we're already starting at a disadvantage, and that's what I feel like. You know, like things like when Timber can't play, so now we got to do 1 change, 2 change, 3 change, party it right back, this, that, and the. You see what I'm saying? So it's those decisions from Arteta that's what I'm pointing at this year, and I'm saying that's a bozo move. Do you know what I mean? That is a bozo move. Yeah. All right, cool. Let me get into a couple of these comments before we get onto the net. Of course, you guys put questions in, whatever you want to chat about. Link is in the chat if anyone wants to come up and have their say. Peppermint Freedom saying an Arteta skeptic fan was questioning Robbie Lowell during his fan cam yesterday, putting him under pressure. Okay, I'm gonna need to watch that one because I didn't see that. Obviously, I went straight to Yardman. I went straight to Turkish, but Turkish weren't even with Robbie. He was with the microwave Robbie. So, and it was like, and then even Turkish said something like, you know, because obviously he was happy to not be in the whole race for Europe and all that kind of thing. And I heard what he's saying to a degree, but I'm like, bro, maybe we need that, you know, to get the ball rolling. You know what I mean? To get the fans upset. But big up Peppermint. Big up Mr. Robbo. Gavin just shows that we might be beyond saving unless Arteta goes. That's what I'm trying to say. I think that might be the best signing or the best piece of business we do. Big up Peppermint. He said we need more fans to go and call out their BS. We do, bro. We do. We are the minority, and apparently we're the negative ones and all the rest of it. But anyway. Big up Yasser. Man said man got the soundboard like me, bro. It's a Streamlabs thing, innit? And I'm gonna get a proper soundboard because there's some sounds on there. But this comes on Streamlab, man. They got my air horn and the cheers and all that. It's just there, bro. It's just there. So we definitely use it if we can. But I'm thinking about moving back over to StreamYard anyway, because there's a few things that's a bit mad about this. But anyway, big up Godfrey's, put Normski's channel in there. Big yourself up, my bro. Make sure you're subscribing to the broski Normski. Godfrey's also put Yasser's channel in there. Big up, my brother, each and every time. Make sure you're following Yasser as well. Vigilante saying, Robbo, big up, apologies. Should have shouted you earlier, a little busy. No, bro, you're moving house, bro. I hear it. You know what I mean? Don't worry, man. Big up Godfrey. He said, no, your soundboard is mad, Yasser. That's what I'm trying to say. He's probably got one plugged in. Mine's one that came. You know, like when you do the thumbs up, look, you see there? That's when you got a MacBook, that's the reactions. It just comes with it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing special. But yeah, big up, man. Big up Yasser as well. Mr. Robo said, at least Arsenal cheer you up. Oh, wait. That's the point. If anything, it makes me want to crash out. Yasser saying mine causes chaos. Big up, man. You probably got a whole proper one like KG. Vigilante, I'm at work too, not much free time. Yeah, big up Robbo, man. That's why you don't come on in it because of the time, but we will work something out in the evening for you, my guy. 100%. You know, we will get one. The same for you, 4-0. If you ever want to do it under the lens, do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, I'll do one day, innit? I just need.
We're coming to the end of the season, so we are going to need content. So just hit me
I'll
up,
do that.
people. Big up Godfrey, your soundboard definitely rattles a few people. Are we talking about Yasser's one? Yeah, big up. Big up, Mr. Robbo. Timber surgery pending. Yeah, hand over face. It's disgusting, bruv. You know what? As I keep saying, it's not this year we've got bad luck. We've just run out of the good luck. We've just run out of the good luck, and it's coming home to roost this year. Coming home to roost. Yasser's laughing at Godfrey. Godfrey's putting up Mr. Robbo's channel. Big up, man. Peppermint's bigging up Robbo. Big up, man. Love the community. Static, my bro. It's views I must go. Take care. Good show. Big up, man. Always, man. Top mod out here. Legend in these YouTube streets. Take care. Live chat. Big up, man. Peppermint saying Arteta's arrogance is the worst, despite that he's won Jack all. Facts. 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 And yep, look, here we go. Whole capitals. Whole capitals. Hold on. Let me. What did I say? What fuck say? Timber will need to operate at the end of the. What did I say? And he said it. I seen it. Yeah, he said it. Just like I said about Saka. I mean, what do you think about this guy, brother? And the injury, it's not coincidence, is it?
Well, listen, I don't know how he's not been attacked in it. I don't know how a lot of Arsenal staff have not been attacked over the years. I can't lie. How am I watching somebody come back from an ACL injury, actually play good for time, and not think to myself, you know what, Timber, just rest, bro. Don't even come to the match. Just stay at home. Let me bring through one youth player and let him just fill in for today, innit? Or a couple of weeks. Bro, you're just running man into the ground. How can I respect you as a human, bro? As a man, how can I respect you if you just got players you run into the ground for the sake of running them into the ground, bro? It's annoying.
And do you agree, yeah? Because I think that now has a knock-on effect. Not only like if the players been hearing the same message for a few years now, I don't even think they're motivated by it, but they're probably pissed off in it that they keep having to play through injuries and there's no other help. He doesn't trust no one. You know what I mean? So
exactly.
I mean, what do you think?
And this is exactly why we need to sign actual real players. Because if we sign idiots, that doesn't lift nobody's like confidence or mentality. It's just going to be a thing where these man come in and man still feel the same.
Yeah, absolutely. And I feel like you need like top players to come and motivate the group, because I don't think he can motivate the group anymore. Like, even if, like I said, even if you made a one little change, if we got Slot this year, he's like a man manager. He would have got an extra 10% out of these players. I fully believe that. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm a big advocate for this guy fucking off, because I think his time has passed. Yeah, the last 2 seasons, we should have won something, we didn't. So I feel like the time has passed, bro. I just don't know if you can actually do it anymore. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, that's just my little thoughts on it. But Shane did call it. You know, we've all made calls. Do you know what I mean? We've all made calls, and they're all coming to life. And this is why we are not feeling the manager. AFC Vigilante said, I'm not surprised. I have been expecting that. He is a career killer. Big up, man. I can't agree more, because look at Ben White, don't look the same. Look at Saka, don't look the same. You know what I mean? Now that Timber's going to have an op after having an ACL last seat, like, come on, man. This is unbelievable, man. Big up Vigilante again. He said, Shane, you've been saying that for a couple of months. At least you called it. Yeah, no, we've been calling it. I've been talking about the red zone, about Thomas Partey, about Declan Rice, about Timber. You know, we've been saying it. Great minds think alike, man. Big up Normski. We are a joke, my brother. We are a absolute joke. Make sure you are subscribing to Normski as well. Go and show him some love. Mr. Robo's bigging up Normski. Gavin saying Vigilante, he is a career killer, sick to death for this manager. Facts. Berta and Kroenke need to hold Mikel accountable for all these injuries. It's ridiculous. This is what I'm trying to say. No one's holding him accountable. Not the board, not the press. Why do you think that is, 4-0? Why do you think he's not getting the power that he should be getting?
Well, I don't know. Do you think it might be just the day and age we live in, from? Because it's like, it seems like you can be overly criticized in this day and age for nothing, where you could also be overly loved for nothing. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. People love individuals more so than they do the the club itself, innit?
Yeah.
Because I don't understand. Look, well, I say it all the time, and I don't think Arteta is super that bad, because I say it to you, all my friends that say to me, "Oh yeah, but Arsenal have no world class players and no world class this and world class that," and I'm fine with it. And I say to them, "All right, cool. Let me ask you a question. So when Tottenham had Harry Kane and Son in his prime, were them man world class?" I hear people say, "Yeah, Harry Kane was world class, Son's world class." I'm like, okay, cool. So they had Harry Kane world class, Son world class, and Jose world class, but I won nothing. Yeah. So take that in it. You're telling me you got other players, other team managers. Some of these people are world class, but you man don't win anything. But we've got no world class players, no world class manager, and yet we get so close. So for that, I have to think to myself, Arteta, you're not dead, but brother, what are you doing? Surely, once you get to a certain point, it's like, you know what? Fuck it, gung holding. We're winning this.
Right. And this is what I've been calling out, your rigidness, bro. I feel like when they call him the Brendan Rodgers, and some people say, "Hey, don't disrespect Brendan because he's won things." You get me? But I'm just, obviously he didn't at Liverpool, though. Do you get it? So you have to kind of
our Brendan Rodgers in it.
Yeah. So when they say that, the issue is now, like, you've done what you can do. You know, you spent all the money, you put together your squad, and it can't get over the line, brother. Like, that's what I say. I feel like we're cursed, bro. Like everyone else, you know, Newcastle first trophy in 70 years or whatever, Crystal Palace first ever trophy. You get even City getting to a final this year, and they've had 9 losses. You know, Tottenham and Man United in a final. Do you understand? So it's just like, bro, yeah, bro. It's 21 for Tottenham. It's 21 of the best, bro. 21 savage. But yeah, man. I just feel like this guy can't motivate the players anymore. So I feel like we're gonna need some top signings to do that, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, man. That's what I said. This is the problem as well, bro. Like I've always said it. When you build a team or a squad, bro, that shit never stops.
Yeah,
that shit never stops. You could bring in Lionel Messi, but you still got to look for replacements and stuff. You know what I mean? This is how it works, bro. This is how squad building works. So I definitely agree with you, bro. We need to sign some real players just to boost up the team's mentality, the team's confidence, and the team's willingness to do well.
Yeah,
through themselves, because this manager, I don't know, who's going to be bringing out light bulbs and pickpockets and all of them things. Like, obviously, look, bro, I don't even mind that he brings out the light bulbs or he tries different things. I'm not one of them people, in it. Get me? Like, I don't mind that he tries that, but brother, there's little things that you just can't do, bro. You can't play the same people for 60-something games, bro. This is crazy. I see Rice score for us, and the man are like, "Yeah, Rice scored in his 100th game," and I'm like, "100th game,
man's ran through them." Ran through them.
The second season isn't even finished, and you try to play the 100 games already? No.
That's
brother, right? You come into training, stay at home for the week, bro. Stay at home for the month. What? 100 games? Nah. Somebody has to attack this guy, bro. You're a criminal.
Facts. Did you see how happy he was when he was talking about how many games Saka's played? And I'm just like, bro, can you give this guy a rest? You know what I'm saying? It's an absolute joke. Let me get back into these comments, though, because it's saying that there's 67 on the screen. Mr. Rob was saying, Berta, I beg, call your boys and get this fraud out. That's what I said. I hope it's Montgomery Berta and not Berta from Sesame Street, because we need to release the hounds now, innit? The time has come. Big up Vigilante saying, I never wanted him in doing work experience at the club. That's it, bro. This is like the College of Northwest Arsenal. You can come here and get your badges, you know what I mean? Like Jorginho, this, that, and the third, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. Just come here and learn and it's all a vibe, innit? It's like MTV Base or something, BET Network. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going on. But big up Robbo, he's put Ball Chat, that's Mido's link. Big up, thank you for that, Robbo. Make sure you guys hit that link and subscribe. Godfrey saying, man, like 4-0, big up. Yeah, man, come on. I'm sorry it's taking me so long to get to the chat. Shane Guna, big up Liam, you legend. Yeah, man, big up, man. Big up. Have I missed Liam? Or he might have been in there earlier. Sorry if I've missed it, guys. Godfrey, Mikel Arteta, Colt. Yeah, bro, it's not Arsenal anymore. See more butts, my bro. How you doing today? Big up, gents. When are we getting these Arteta sexuals fitted into a straitjacket and sent to Bethlehem? bro. Is that some sort of fucking asylum or something? I don't know. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I think that's where Robbie gets all the people for the fan cams. If you support Arsenal, you can come on AFTV. Big up Seymour, he's saying give the boy 4-0 down a sub. Big up, man. Big up, man. No wins in 10. Make sure you hit that link, people. Peppermint Freedom, yeah, I've been thinking that I'd sell Saliba if we get a good offer because his head looks turned. Just a quick reasoning. Head looks turned. Also, whenever like he has to play on his own or with a next person that ain't Gabriel, he looks a little bit out of sorts. You get me? When Gabriel plays,
the guy, innit?
you're still basically getting the same Gabriel in it. So that's just
yeah.
you know, that's just my quick little reasoning on that. Big up Peppermint again. Arteta shoulders got more slopes than the Nowrick Alps. Hey, bro, and more excuses than I don't even know. He should be in politics. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, 4-0 saying love for that. Big up, man. Sorry it's taking me so long. Real bad man. God, Shane knows about that. Big up Shane, man. Make sure you're following Shane as well. Let's get him to 700, man. Stop messing about, people. 4-0 down saying, yeah, got you. Or Seymour saying, got you, my G. Big up, man. He's also bigging up Shane, community settings. Shane's bigging up Seymour. Luca in the house, big up. Make sure you go and subscribe to Luca. Did you see Arteta's press? No, I didn't watch it. That's what I was saying. I couldn't watch it. Hold on a second. This cat's trying to look. You can see the tail, bruv. Always when I'm live, innit? Big up AFC Vigilante. Big up. Just finished the move. Great stream earlier. Stream. Big up, man. Big up. We got someone else in the building. Let me just bring them in. Man, like Yassa, bro. What are you telling me?
I'm good, man. I'm good. What are you lot saying, man?
Now we're good, man. We're just venting. It's the intervention. You know what I mean? We're just shooting the shit, bro. What are you telling me? You good?
Yeah. What the Timber news, innit?
The Timber news, bro. Talk, man. What do you reckon?
Obviously, I'm Dutch, innit? Or like, let's say I was born in Holland and I lived there, whatever. And it's not good to see, innit? Like some of the ways some of the footballers are being treated. It's similar to like Van der Ven at Tottenham, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? And I know I'm picking, obviously, because every team has players that they're overusing in that. But, bro, everyone said it, bro. A player got an ACL, just come back. Man's playing every single game. Every single game. And then, obviously, he's lucky that he found this Skelly. But then when someone else ain't playing, like an Ethan, they're telling you he's a kid. How does this even make sense? You know what I'm saying? No minutes. And then, bro, like,
what do you think of that? As a
and then he comes after the game and stuff and just saying, yo, you know, bro, listen, he can't.
I mean,
You know what it is, yeah? Let me give you this example. Look, like, you know Devante, innit? From North Dash Channel, the Ajax fan, yeah? His manager just left Ajax literally an hour ago, yeah? He took them from 16th or something to challenging in one season or whatever it is. He just bottled a 9 points lead. Yeah, they basically lost it on the last day of the season, yeah.
Wow.
To PSV, and he's left. You know what I'm saying? He literally lost the lead yesterday, and today he's gone, bro. And he walked. You get me?
You see it there?
I don't know what Arteta's trying to do. Like I've been saying it, innit? Like joking around, I was saying you might not win anything till phase 10 or something, but like, and I'm looking, bro. Look how many phases it's been, bro. You're almost there now. You get what I'm saying? And there's no. And the one thing I don't like that I've been hearing recently is this whole, I think, better cooking and that. Like, the only way I would have said that is if you were moving like Liverpool.
Yeah.
If you had signed 2 players, that's when you would say, okay, cool, maybe Berta's cooking, innit?
Yeah.
But just be linked to everyone. How many years have you been linked to everyone, bro?
And that's what I'm saying.
My team's linked to everyone, but I'm not. Until I see the play in the shirt, and you say, you know what, good business, whatever. That's probably where you come with the whole Berta's cooking thing, innit? But
that's what 4-0 just said. That's what 4-0 just said. Because like I said, man, and I've been saying it on this channel for a minute, yeah. This is what this club is very good at. Now that Berta's in, he ain't cooking because he ain't done nothing here, but they're already talking about Berta phase 1. Like they wanna, you understand? Like they wanna. Let me try and get this off if I can. 1 minute.
Like he's cooking because you're linked to Gyökeres, bro. But I don't see it. Like until you see that he bought him and he suits your style of play.
Yeah.
Because for me, this is the thing that's kind of been bugging me recently, is that people are more concerned recently about just getting that number 1. You know, the player that's just hot. We just want to get the player that's hot. Now it's fine if you get him and it works out, then obviously it's all good, innit? But if it doesn't work out because you don't suit your style of play, then it's dumb business,
Dumb.
really.
Yeah.
And you've spent so much money that's wasted already.
Mhm.
So if you, let's say, for argument's sake, let's say the guy that suits your system perfectly is a Liam Delap, for example, yeah. These men are shitting on him because he's at Ipswich.
Of course.
It doesn't sound nice, and he's not going to cost us much. But what they really want is just to say that we've pipped everyone to get Gyökeres. Is the bragging rights. They care more about the bragging rights than where the club can get to. And that's where. And then how many times do you hear, AC Milan, what's it called, Inter Milan has bought a player for that Dumfries guy for 13 million, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everyone says, well, we want good business as well, but when it comes to good business, they dismiss it because it's not the one they like.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So,
A
yeah,
lot
man.
of our fans are snobs, Yasser. That's what it is. A lot of our fans are snobs. You get it? And that even 4-0 said earlier, you don't need all of this gold dust. Just get me a squad going into next season. You know what I mean? Depth in position, like good competition. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So a lot of our fans are snobs. Like you said, if you say you mentioned a Delap, or even when it was Tony, there was one point where a lot of us wanted him, but half the fans were like, nah. Do you know what I mean?
I wanted Tony, bro, at Chelsea because I thought Jackson could learn from him. And then if he ends up, by the time Tony ends up leaving, maybe Jackson ends up being a better player.
Mm.
That's not me hoping that Jackson's a ball or whatever. I'm just saying sometimes these younger players might need to learn from someone
Not
who
sometimes,
got it.
bro. Always. We all love
So,
older people learn from young players learn from olders. It's normal stuff, fam. You know what I mean?
yeah.
If I go into training and I'm thinking, you know what, bro? This is long today, fam. And then I think to myself, bro, you know what? Last training session, them youngsters were on some grease, you know. Hey, and they make me want to play.
Mm.
Yeah.
They make me want to play. All of a sudden, but they help each other. So this is why Arteta is the most absolute. I don't want to swear in them. Yeah,
The
bro.
problem is
See,
even if you get a squad, which you said that, yeah, you still need
might not use
someone that knows how to use them, bro.
Yeah.
bro.
You get me? This whole stubbornness thing, and I've obviously I think you might already seen this whole. It was an 8 out of 10 win season and all that. But bro, I understand that
Wait. Don't fly past that, bro. Who said that?
Julian, bro. AFTV said it was an 8 out of 10 season. But listen, we laugh about it, but if you really think, if you look at it, yeah, the league position lies in it. Because look at how close you were to potentially being in that top 5 race if you didn't beat Newcastle.
Yeah.
From someone who was apparently so confident of being second, or solidified second.
Go on. I'll let you finish that. I'll let you finish that.
So from going being a team that's basically going to be guaranteed second, yeah, to all of a sudden, couple of games in, because you were focusing in the Champions League for a couple of weeks, all of a sudden you're straight back down, almost fighting with everyone else in the top 5. And I've obviously done a lot of things with other Arsenal fans, and bro, this season hasn't been as good as some people are trying to make it be. Because we all know that at some point it was dark arts, and then at some point you were sitting back against lower level teams in terms of the bottom half of the table instead of going to attack. There's been so many things that showed us that there weren't any improvement in the season. You get me? But some people are so stubborn to say that no, it's just because we're second. And I understand the fact that obviously being second, you've managed to maintain your position or whatever it is here. But if you're not winning trophies alongside it, then there's no point. You get what I'm saying? If you won one thing or a couple of trophies and you said, yo, we're stuck at second, we could say it is what it is, isn't it? Like, okay, cool, maybe you couldn't improve on the league, but you've managed to get other things, isn't it? But it's all putting all your things in one basket, bro. If you do that, you have to win it.
I hear that, man. We did that too much as well. We definitely did that too much. But I was gonna say, first of all, everyone keeps talking about Arsenal finishing second and league position and top 4 race, brother. Forget all about that, because from the beginning of the season, Arsenal have not been good. People do this way too much with Arsenal, bro. You man put us on a pedestal because of what these idiots talk about, how they talk about us. But Arsenal have not been good since day one.
Yeah.
So I don't want to hear, Arsenal were doing this and then you lot got dragged in top 4. No, Arsenal was shit from the beginning, and that was it. Get me? There are times I've watched for 15 years, London will punch at Arsenal, and then be all loving themselves, and then when we punch them up, they say, "Well, we're shit." I'm sorry, we were shit for 2 fucking decades. What are you talking about, bro?
Yeah.
No one took that in when you were punching us up, bro.
Yeah.
Get me? Us finishing second doesn't mean shit. Only means something to them, man, because of the P's, innit?
Yeah.
But
yeah.
bro, this whole top four is, I didn't want to be involved in it. Not because I didn't care or all of that. I just didn't want to be involved in it. I don't want to hear people talk, bro. People win
Yeah,
stuff.
but
and then talk.
you don't. Sorry, bro, but you don't also don't want to be regressing. So I hear it. Like
No, no,
you
yeah,
still want to
you
be in the
regret-
Champions League, no matter how bad everyone else says. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. You still want to be in that Champions League because if things turn around, you're still in a good position. So if your club still does the right business, at least you're still competing in the Champions League. Do you get what I'm saying? It's a weird one because obviously you want to go and win it, but as someone who hasn't been in the Champions League for many years now, yeah, I'm like, look, I'd love to be in the number 2 position where I didn't have to worry about being in the fight right now. Do you get me? But that comes at a weird cost because I might come out with a trophy, so it might be both things. You get what
No,
I'm saying?
that's what I'm trying to say, and that was the point. Sorry, 4-0. That's what I was just going to jump because I understand your point 100%. However, we're kind of at a stage with the Arsenal where we need the board to take everything seriously. Stop doing reality shows and bringing out merch. We need you to take the football thing seriously. That's what we need you to do. So sometimes it might take for us to drop. That's why I didn't really care so much because I was thinking if we did drop down even into the Europa, with the way that it's set up now, you got a better chance of winning that. So I hear what Yas is saying, but
100%.
Me,
Yeah, you're right.
the angle is like we just need the board to take everything seriously now because they're too comfy with the second thing. You get me?
Yeah.
Too comfy with that, and we need to push on. So now I hear both points, man. Sorry, 4-0. What was you gonna say?
Yeah, bro. Like this. Bruv, it's only idiots, isn't it? It's only idiots that be having using this second thing as a bragging rights thing, bro. Like, let's be honest, man. It's only idiots, bro. Because man just want to win, bro. I can't lie. Man just want to win. I don't care about where we finish in the league and all of this rubbish, bro. But I just want to win. The league to me is where you finish is where you finish, isn't it? Like the league 38 games, it shows your consistency. So it is what it is, isn't it? People talk about, oh, we do yeah, bro. You all been shit. Everyone has been shit this year. Even the difference between Arsenal and other teams is you man have had good periods. Arsenal have had none. We've had no good periods. We've just been shit. Get me? But you wouldn't expect that because obviously the egos of these man of these worlds will make you think that, right, hey, Arsenal's doing bits, you know. Hey, look at the metrics, check the numbers.
But even the rivals,
Hey,
sorry, Cornell, sorry, but even the rivals, man, they're just glazing up Arsenal when they shouldn't. In terms of like, just because they see you in a higher position in terms of your second and let's say United fans are 16th, they're telling you, nah, man, but you're doing well, man. You're second. Look at us, bro. You know what I'm saying? And look, you beat Madrid and that. So yeah.
Yeah, you're Chelsea as well, so you understand this, bro. 2 seasons ago, Arsenal were playing incredible. I was loving every game. We were ruthless, relentless, on next, loving it. Anyways, we're doing good, and then I'm speaking to people, and they're telling me you man are in the title race, and I'm thinking, well, we're trying to get top 4, so that's what the aim is, isn't it? No. But aims can change. You man in the title race, and that's all man kept telling me.
I had the same thing this season, bro.
No, but you man in the say you're in the title race. Say you, and I'm thinking, rah, isn't title race the last like 8 games of the year? Like, what are we talking about? Title race. Anyways,
it's all perception because I was like, look, you're kind of in it until you're not. I've not, you know, I've heard other people say that as well. But you are right. Obviously, that's the business end of it. So you need to be, in the race at that time, you know, for it to really feel like boom.
But also views, sorry for interrupting, but obviously I was in this position here this season. You guys were in it a couple of years back, and I've seen both sides. So I've seen the way I was judging it when you guys were in it, and I was saying, you know what, the way you guys playing and the opportunities around in terms of whether other teams were better or not, sometimes it gives you an inkling whether you might be able to do it or not. I was saying, you know what, if you can get to that period to performing the way you are, maybe you are in the title race, but you just got to make sure that certain games you win, innit? You know, the ones you never used to get over the line, or when it becomes the crunch time, like if you remember the West Ham one when penalty, is it when Saka missed the pen, or whatever, some of the games, Liverpool with that Zinchenko one, wherever it is, yeah? those are the games you need to win to at least stay close. And that's when people really call it challenging, where you lose the league like, I don't know, Benfica and Ajax did this season. I know Ajax like bottled it, yeah, but I'm like, you lose it on the last day, innit?
Of
This whole
course.
challenging because you're second. It's
Nah.
weird, man, because you're just second. Because look at the gap between you and Liverpool. Even I didn't know this because I
That's
didn't look.
why
I don't
it's
look at the
special.
table as much. Yeah,
That's why
I
it's
haven't
so
been looking at Liverpool, but it's like 20 points difference.
nice. Wild.
Do
And
you
they
get
still got 2 games. I
This-
think it's 15, and I think they still got
Yeah.
2 games to play, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then obviously for me this
We're not in-
season, I was being asked the whole time about, do you think you're in a title race? Are you in a title race? Da, 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 da. And I was like, I don't believe this team is ready to be in a title race. So it's, you know how some people were looking at Forest falling off maybe at the end of the season, or when you could kind of tell that a team might not be able to sustain it. I was like, everything's going at 100% and we're doing our thing and we were dangerous, we were playing really well. I said, if anything happens or injuries, we have a bench as well. But if things started to go left or Jackson goes out or something, the levels might drop to a level where we might not be playing the way we need to be in a title race. And it showed. And for
But
me, it was
Ivan-
like, listen,
Ivan
if my
though.
team's good enough, if I think my team's in the title race, I'll say it with chest, and I don't care about the internet thing. A lot of people don't want to say it because they're scared to get cooked or whatever, but it's like, and then it showed at the end, you know what I'm saying? Also, we knew we didn't get a striker, we have issues at certain positions. You can't have a goalkeeper like mine and say, I'm in a title race, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hondo from SWAT, bro. You can't have him on. You get me? You can't have him in it and telling you, man, like Shamar Moore, bro, in goals, and you're telling me, yo,
Hey, that one's
yeah, man.
That one's sick. But it's
So,
like us, bro. We ain't got no recognized striker, and you think since January that we've been in some race, bro. I said since November, December, bro, it's done. I said the last
But when the transfer window closed, we said we were done.
I said, yeah, I said the last hopium is that these men try and do something in January, and what did they do? They sat on
Nothing.
their hands. Let me get to a couple of these comments. AFC
that's
Vigilante.
exactly, bro, what I was saying.
Say that again. Oh,
Sorry, no, that's not exactly what I was saying in January with my thing, where I was saying, yo, we needed to get something to solidify the top 4, innit?
Right.
Yeah.
You man didn't do nothing. I was so focused on us. I wasn't even looking for next. But obviously, I saw what Man City were doing because I wanted Marmoush, but I wasn't really, I wasn't really focused. What you man did nothing in January as well.
Nah, we just we send like people like João Felix and that on loan.
Right.
So we cut down the squad instead of improving it. You know.
Right. Fucking hell. We done this thing just in the summer.
And then Jackson and our second striker both got injured in the West Ham game, which was on deadline day, literally in the evening. So
yeah, just like Havertz getting injured straight after January closed. That's
but you guys have this weird thing, yeah. Sorry, views, but you guys have this weird thing. As soon as the transfer window approaches, someone's in form. Do you remember when Jesus got informed just before he was banging against Crystal Palace and that just before the transfer window, and everyone said we don't need a striker, Jesus is back.
They're so
or as soon as the transfer window closes, what happened? Marino was balling in the 9 all of a sudden. Do you get it?
Yeah.
So it's always someone playing or something happening, and people just ignore the problem and push it to the next season, innit?
I personally think Arteta is one of the most lucky managers like ever, bro. Do you get me? Like Jammy, fam. Like
100%, yeah.
as a centre back. Do you get it? Like you just so happen to have Miles Lewis Skelly, who's got a left foot. And that's the only reason I think you even played him there, trying to tell him, yeah, just run into the midfield. Like he's just got very lucky, bro. Do you get me? Saka and Emile Smith-Rowe, when they helped him, Ethan and Miles Lewis Skelly this year, it just so happens that Moreno did relatively all right. He's just kind of been getting lucky, and it's been enough to keep our donut fans happy. Not all of them, because obviously there's people like us, but yeah, it's just been mad.
My main issue has always been with Arsenal is that you never capitalize in the seasons where you were almost at your peak, or you were seen at playing at some of your best football. You didn't capitalize or win stuff, because once your period is over and someone else ends up being the number one, or whatever you want to call it, they always capitalize. Look at Liverpool. One season, City's down, they've managed to capitalize.
They've managed to do it.
That season when you guys were challenging, City managed to, find their way to get over the line. So, and if you look back, there's always a season someone seems to be able to get, even that season we had Conte, we didn't look like we might be winning the league. We did. Then Leicester won the league. Yeah. It's like you didn't capitalize, and now it feels like, I don't know how it feels with you, but as a rival, I feel like I'm starting to feel like Arsenal's peaked.
Oh no, bro, I've been saying that already. I said the last 2 seasons.
Yeah, so I feel like Arsenal's been beat. Yeah,
Yeah, we missed
yeah,
our best
sorry.
chance to win. That's why I've been so bang on Arteta out this season. Do you get it? Because I didn't say
Yeah.
this much last season. I certainly weren't saying it a lot 22, 23. Not to say I didn't have my reservations, but cool, I'm seeing certain things. And now this season, you know, especially after the summer we had, and then I watched the first game against Wolves, like August 17. I said, we ain't winning shit. I just keep it all the way real. Do you get me? 4-0.
Yeah.
What do you think of some of the things that's been spoken about, bro?
Bro, Arsenal hit their peak, but at the same time, we haven't ever had a fucking squad to do anything in terms of peakish. Like, but we've hit our peak with 13 man. If that makes sense. Our left side's been absolutely dross for 2 years strong. 2 years strong, fam. Our left side has been non-existent. Get me? This season we got Lewis Skelly thing, yeah, cool, but he's not a left back. So what is he just gonna play there his whole career now? Just gonna be left back for us because Arteta found the space for him. Otherwise, he probably wouldn't play.
Yeah,
but bro, our whole team, just to me, in it, the lack of balance. It think about it. Eventually it costs you, innit? You need to have balance in your team, bro.
of course, you have to have competition.
Just having balance can help you win a lot of games. Just being more balanced than other teams, because, well, you don't know football, innit? Just being balanced can help you win a lot of games, bro. But
because we're lopsided,
when I watch Arsenal, we do. Bro, I don't even know, innit? I honestly feel like Thing's one of our most important players, and even though he's always injured, Jay-Z's. I didn't say he's our best player, but he definitely is one of our most important players, fam, because he moves around, fam. He moves around. He calls for the ball. He's like arguably, he's like our star man in terms of the way he draws defenders in, takes people on. He's the X factor in our team, innit? And without Jay-Z, we just always look bland, fam. Pass around.
This is why I think you man might buy in Kunku.
You reckon?
Fam.
I don't want to take
You've already been linked with him, you know.
I know.
You've already been linked with him.
And I said, if my man comes through the door like as our striking option, then I'm covering boxing and that. Do you get it? Like I've said it.
Because bro, I'll be honest with you, he is trash, but he is that type of player, and he's that 10 that can play up front, that moves around and all that. Like, I remember Brian Jimmy's trying to get the ball in DM and that. You know my problem is,
Hey, does he track back?
Nah, bro. Listen, he does, but he's slow, bro. I don't know what happened to him, but he's not nowhere near the guy that you saw at Leipzig. You know, that's the problem.
What's his lung capacity at, bro?
Lung capacity is 20%, bro.
20%.
20%.
Oh, leave it out, man. Leave it out. Let me get to this couple of comments before I bring you two man back in. Big up Vigilante. He said, notice it's our best players, apart from 29, have had the worst injury under Clown Teta. That's what I'm saying. Toby Carvery settings, bro. All of our key players, Gabriel, I can't even talk. Gabriel, Saliba, Havertz, Rice, Saka, Martinelli's been out this season. Who else? Obviously, Tomiyasu's been injured the whole time. Calafiori's been in and out. Odegaard, do you get it? But it's like, like Magalhaes, Saka. Those are the ones that really hurt, especially Saka, because even though he's come back and done okay, he's still not looking like the player that we all kind of know and love. Big up Peppermint Freedom. He said from the first game against Wolves at home, we could see we were awful. Facts. I just said that not long ago. Playing low block and hoofing the ball against Wolves. That's what I'm saying. 20-25 settings, bro. Stoke. You know what I mean? Long balls, crosses, long throws. This is wild, bro. This is wild. Big up Vigilante. He said, and send Win to Dogs Trust. Facts. Send him there. Big up Godfrey. If Berta signs in Nkunku, sack him. Facts. If he signs in Nkunku, then it's Bert from Sesame Street. It's not Montgomery Berta. It's not. He ain't no hounds. He needs to.
But I don't think that would be him. I don't think it would be him, you know. I think it would be an Arteta thing if he comes.
No,
because that's his kind of footballer.
He's got the stinkiest talent ID in world football, bro. Like, what is the matter with this guy? He's still trying to get Sesko, fam. And I'm hearing Berta's the one that wants Gyökeres.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's trying to get Sesko because he's put in so much legwork in it to get the Sesko team done. But Sesko, as decent as he is, he doesn't seem clinical in the one-on-one
Bro,
situations. And
Sesko's a Havertz with pace, bro. I've been saying
bro.
it. He's
And
literally Havertz with pace.
taller Havertz as well. Like my man really wants to get an NBA guy. I don't know why you're not just trying to get Dan Burn and just because you just want to slap him bare crosses, bro, and long ball and long.
no, I'm saying I can't agree with that. Sesko's a who with pace? I'm not. No way. No way.
Answer the Havertz with pace.
No
Hey,
way.
Yeah, bro. Havertz with
You want
pace,
to
bro.
lie
You
like
watch him
that?
us
I
Zay,
think
man. Zay, the Bayern fan,
No
watches
way.
the league
Havertz
all
is
the
a
time. He
grown
told
man.
me he's
Havertz
crashed.
is a grown man that doesn't shoot the ball with any conviction, any vim, any power. The most timid guy in the world, but some flimsy, wet shoelace built brother, bro. Man, talk to him about.
Let's
Allow
talk
it.
about Havertz quick. Yeah?
Allow it.
He came on yesterday in the game, innit? Yeah. I don't know if any of you. I mean, 4-0. I don't know if you.
Brother, I saw it was first
That's
touch.
Yeah. I don't know if you was watching. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, it's not your team or nothing, bruv. This guy, I would just like, just take him back off again. You know, we just subbed him back on. Take him back off again. Just take him back off. Can you bring on Ethan now? Like, and just take him back off. Like, I don't understand why we've even trying to fit this guy back in. Just leave him till next year, fam, or next season.
Brother,
The ball came,
I'm sending him. I'm sending
the
him.
ball is
I'm
bouncing
sending
off
him.
him like he's a brick wall, bro. He was on the floor so many times that all he needed was a broom. You know, like the old school film Breakdance. I don't know if
Yeah.
you might be showing my age a little bit. You
Yeah,
understand?
man just came from injury, bro. Like, he ain't gonna be fit. Like, what's the
Yeah,
point
sir.
of throwing
Yeah,
him
sir.
in
What
this
you
kind
need
of
to
game?
do-
It's just match
Yeah, sir.
fitness, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, so what you need to do is talk to your Chelsea community and tell them to speak to the board and buy back Havertz, bro. That's what you need to do.
Nah, listen, you man, listen, you done bad business is on you, mate. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? What you buy is on
Right.
you.
Right. And
Well, I
This
never
is
went
why.
up.
This
they're
is why
trying to
once we
redeem
review.
it.
This is why I always say to people, don't blame us for the players you buy off us, innit? There's
No,
a
I don't
reason
blame
we were
Chelsea.
selling them.
No, of course
No,
I'm
I'm
blaming
not
you,
saying
man.
you. I'm not saying you, but I'm saying in general. A lot of Arsenal
Yeah.
fans always say, even United fans say, "Yo, you sold us, man, bro. I didn't force you to buy him, bro. You're the ones that
Exactly,
decided
bro,
you wanted
like,
to get him."
shit, exactly. Even Havertz, when he's in front of goal missing opens and that, yes, I call him a donkey. Yes, I want him gone, but I can't blame him. He didn't pick
He's the
himself.
same,
He can
bro.
stay.
He used to do the same for us.
Bro,
You
not
know,
even just that. That's what I'm saying. So what was Arteta looking at? Do you understand? Did he identify as a striker for you, man? Yes, sir.
bro. Identify. There's no identification, bro. Listen, he was all over. First game in the Prem, Lampard played him at right wing. Yeah, he got bodied by Lewis Dunk, and I knew this league went for him, bro. I didn't know what happened. I was like, yeah, he looks shocked. You know when a player looks shocked, like I didn't know the Premier League was this intense,
Yeah.
like that
But
kind of look. Yeah, he just put him off, and then I thought every time I thought maybe he can do it because remember he was balling at Leverkusen and whatever, and then he never got to it. Obviously, we had moments from him. He won us games in moments, but that's all running in behind. A lot of the games or ahead or something. Do you get what I'm saying? Which he's done for you lot as well. But consistently, he's never been consistent, bro. You get what I'm saying? And I don't know, man. Every time I look, it's like you keep buying players you don't need, but it's like the manager is either trying to play a certain system or he's not. And I've said it before, yeah. This Arsenal thing has been like, especially with Arteta, every season, man, just you know when you play FIFA and you can switch your tactics.
Hey, bruv.
Like on the old FIFA, you can go from ultra defensive to defensive and then normal and ultra attacking. You man, I tried. Like you started the other way around. Like you done the ultra attacking thing balanced, and now you went ultra defensive, bro.
And you know why he's an idiot, yeah? You know why he's a dickhead? Because he's out here telling the public, oh, it takes everyone 2 years to learn my system. And then you change it every year.
Idiot.
Dickhead. You know, like that. But 4-0, just quickly before we move on, because obviously it was good to get Yasser. That's what I'm trying to say. This is from Chelsea as well. So what type of talent ID is this fucking donut got if he's watching Havertz miss opens for Chelsea and he said, let me bring that over here because that's what we need. You understand?
He
Like,
did that Havertz off the ball running. His stats about him running off the ball and stuff. That's why he signed Havertz, and that is the reason I would have come into training and started swinging punches. Simple. This is exactly the reason I would have started swinging punches, bro. What are you talking about off the ball, brother? What are you talking? Don't get me angry, bro.
aye. And he said it
Yeah,
recently.
So far from what it used to be, bro.
He said it recently when he was talking about him coming back. Man's mentioning metrics, bro. Did you see any of those metrics when he came on?
Oh,
Hey,
how many times
hey,
will Arsenal make me
hey.
cry from?
Hey, and it's
Hey,
good. It's
man.
good to hear from Yasser as well, because obviously this is a Chelsea fan. This is from the outside in. So Arsenal fans in the building, all the people that catch it on playback, just listen. Just open your ears, bro, because it's just basically the same thing that we're saying. But when we say it, oh, you're just being negative, go and support Spurs. If I'm complaining that we don't win and we're not serious, why the fuck on earth would I go and support them?
I
Just
know,
make that
boy.
make sense. You know what I mean? These men are just
No,
like,
because
you
if
keep
Arsenal
that
was
thing
serious,
going,
or if I was
bro.
actually worried about Arsenal, I would be saying it. You get what I'm saying? How many years have
Bro,
we
if
said that
Arsenal
we're
was
worried
serious,
about City?
you would be saying it, bro.
do you know what I'm saying? I
You
don't
don't
want
need
to
to say it, but this
Arsenal
is
was
what I'm
serious,
saying. We don't have to say it. You'd know that we're worried. You get what I'm saying? And it's like, I understand that a lot of people, obviously, rival fans are going to troll. You get me? We're going to say what we say, but
Mm.
sometimes there's times for being honest, isn't it? Like,
Yes,
you're going to be real. Like, okay, cool. You know what? Arsenal's looking dangerous or whatever. Or they might. Sometimes you're only a few players away from actually achieving. So teams might be like, you know what? Right now, we can't see them doing things, but maybe if they get this guy, boom, you know what? They might get there. Innit? The problem with time, if you waste too much time in football, things
Yeah.
can happen that you don't plan for. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Maybe Saliba leaving and now you can't get someone on his level, or whoever you put in might not be the same player that Gabriel was playing with. Now Gabriel's upset, he wants another player. You get it? All
There's
these
more.
things happen. Obviously, you guys been lucky enough that a lot of the players have managed to stay, except for Shaka, which you haven't really replaced anyway, even though Havertz was supposed to be the replacement. But it's like, when are you gonna get the player that suits you? Or when, and you know what it is? A lot of people have also got players that are mediocre. That's another thing. Obviously, 4-0 has been saying it, yeah, but it's like all these players, some of these players being called world class. And I seen someone, I don't know who it was the other day, saying Martinelli's not as bad, one of the best finishers at Arsenal, whatever it was. I think on Potter's channel, and I was like, bro, like, what's going on here? Like,
But you know,
why would you
you know
all?
what
Because
I see
remember,
that
I
on
was
my
on. Sorry, bro, but I was on Views' channel, yeah, before the second leg. Was it that before the PSG game? Remember that after the first time I jumped on and I said, "Yo, that midfield looking scary at PSG."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it showed us whether party was there or not there. You know what I mean? It didn't matter like what's gonna happen. And everyone could turn up for a game. And yes, fair enough, you guys beat Madrid, yeah, but we've played Madrid with way more difficult teams. Even some other teams I've played them when they had, they were, even though the league form might have been bad, but they done their thing in the Champions League. You guys kind of caught them at the right time, but then it's about capitalizing. Do you get what I'm saying? And at some point, the weakness of your squad was going to show.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
The
man.
further you get in those competitions, yeah, the all of a sudden you really see what your squad's made of, and whether it's mentality or quality, you'll see it. And we've kind of seen all kind of stages of Arsenal. You get what I'm saying? Kind of being lower down on the table, maybe not getting top 4. You get me? All of that kind of stuff. But now it's about when it started to get over the line. A lot of people are saying, "No, man, not maybe not Arteta or this and that." And it's like, bro, why are you scared to try something different?
See, there's a few things I'm going to ask you. Let me just quickly get to these comments, but there's a few things I want to ask you as well, right? Because that's a great point that you made, yeah? Why are people scared to change? We're going to get to that. We are going to get to that in just a moment. Big up, man, like Why Not in the building. Bigging up
Yeah,
Views.
big up Why Not.
And Yasser, big yourself up, my guy. Welcome on in. Godfrey's bigging up Why Not. Yeah, 4-0's bigging up Why Not as well. Big up. Godfrey's also saying, watch these man gas up Zubimendi when he arrives. They're already gassing it up. They're already talking like he's come and ain't nothing done yet, bro. They've literally used the same story within like 3 months or 2 months and people are still believing it. Do you understand? Like, just thick. But anyway, there was a few things there that I wanted to ask, right? Do Chelsea have like, I asked this to Specs as well. I said to have you got like top and bottom tuners, like top gooners, bottom gooners? Is that what Chelsea have as well? Because a lot of the things you're talking about, like, this is what we battle against as Arsenal fans. Yeah, not only the rivals, not only the media, and I mean, not only the fucking, the board and the manager who's making bare mistakes, but then we've got these this cult following, these dopamine fiends, bruv, that literally are just like sucking up everything that the club is throwing out. You know what I mean? So is that just an Arsenal thing, or do you have it at Chelsea where these managers blind?
Nah, our thing's a bit mad, yeah, because we have a lot what I call them alarmists, innit? So we have those people that act like the world's ending, like every time, and it's annoying when that's not what you need in the moment. I'm not saying that you always got, because remember Arsenal ruined the whole process thing or trust in the process thing. Yeah, like it's an Arsenal thing. I can't say the word
No,
context. I can't say
don't do that.
process.
Don't do that.
I can't say
Don't do
anything
that.
like that, bro. You man ruin that. The minute I say context, everyone smiles, innit? Because they know where I'm going. But we know that. Look, no, we've never seen what my club's doing, innit? Like especially in recent time, we ain't seen a club go out and basically sell the whole squad, go through what we went in terms of, you know, the club being sanctioned or whatever, and then doing a last minute buy thing, and then your owner's trying to do Football Manager one season. Do you know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, okay, and you know what it is, yeah. After credit to like Todd Bowley, because he came out at the end of the season and said, "Yo, I'm stepping away because what I done was wrong or whatever. I made mistakes," and it kind of from there on started where we got the sporting directors in, and they started buying players or whatever. Yeah, but am I necessarily happy the direction we're going in? Not really, but I can also see that we're not very far away in it. Because the problem is that if this thing works, it basically is high risk, high reward.
That's football, man.
What they're doing now with our thing is obviously that you mitigate the risk if you get experienced players, isn't it? Do you get what I'm? This is the point. They're going with high risk, high reward. If all these players do their thing, they've managed to get them for cheap, and all their players' values rise. I think when we got Jackson at like what 40 million, 35 million, they're talking about selling him for 60, 65.
Yeah, you lot have always been good at selling, though. I'll give you that.
Yeah,
Which is the one thing they've maintained even when the new owners came in, which was seen because we've seen the Mount sale and all that, yeah. But it's like everyone just wants them to like flip the switch straight away. My thing has always been on the pitch we should have got top 4, and in this season, if we bought the players that we needed, we should have, you know, been challenging at least or even winning. Yeah. Obviously, this manager took us backwards, which partly obviously the owners are going to be responsible for that because the owners are responsible for the manager. Yeah. But if you look at what he was doing on the pitch, you realize, okay, it's on him now. They've made the change, but instead of getting like an Enrique, Hansi Flick or something that we were talking about, they managed to get Maresca. So, beginning of the season, he was working, like everything looked good, whatever. But now it's not working. People are not saying, "Yo." Obviously, we all know he's an inexperienced manager. So, what's the point of me like screaming down and saying, "Well, one for this guy," when you know that he's coming in, he's inexperienced, he's gonna make mistakes.
Right.
It's not even me avoiding it, but it's like if you know man's inexperienced from the beginning, you expect him to make mistakes. But I don't expect the same mistakes from a guy like Pochettino who's been here for years.
Right.
I can't judge them both the same.
Let
Does that make sense?
me let me try and draw you out a little bit. So you're saying you're talking about alarmists, yeah? You're the other side of that, yeah? If the alarmists are what, the bottom Chelsea? What you saying?
Nah,
Yes, it's
yeah,
top
you could say bottom Chelsea. You could say I'm medium level, bro. I'm not that.
we're not allowed to choose sides, bro. Sorry, you can't stay in the middle. You have to choose a side, innit? So
Yeah, but I'm not an Arsenal fan. You know what
that's what I'm saying. That's why I throw mine out. Like,
Yeah.
by what side you're on, bro?
Nah, but you know what it is? I judge it on what happens on the pitch and also what happens, what the direction the club goes in. If it looks bad, then obviously man will say the manager has to go.
Yeah.
So I couldn't expect, because let's say we didn't get top 4 last season because of Poch, yeah, and there's specific reasons why I'm blaming him for it. But if you say that, okay, cool, we didn't get it because of him last season, I can't say the inexperienced manager's coming now. There's nothing I could do about that. But you know what? Yeah, because you've come in, I need you to win the title right now. It's unrealistic. Yeah, so I'm saying, okay, cool. This club's been away from the top 4 for so long. If you can go get that top 4 spot with the young players that you have and get me a trophy alongside it, you know what I'm saying? And I can see a style of play and all that. Then that's when we're gonna start saying, yo, you need to start winning stuff, innit? Do you get me? I just need to see something in that first season where I can say, yo, this is the manager, innit?
Yeah, man.
So far, it's a half thing. Because half of the season I've seen good, and half of the season I've seen bad.
I'll tell you what. Obviously, and I'll get 4-0, and obviously he's been waiting patiently.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what though, bro. It's Maresca's fault, fam, because he come out and said we ain't in the title race. That's when you lot started going downhill. Like it's almost like you kind of put that mentality into existence almost. Because for me, banter aside, like you're literally what, a goalkeeper, centre back, and a striker away from challenging. Do you see what I'm saying? So that for me is when I see Chelsea's form and everything start dipping, because the manager's come out and kind of and taken the pressure off almost. You understand what I'm saying? That's how it seemed to me from the
Yeah.
outside. You know, that's how it seemed to me.
I
From
don't know, man. I agree with you, views. I agree with you because I was not happy with that.
Right.
Like I recently I ain't really been happy with some of the things you've been saying here. So I 100% agree with that bit. But it's like I was trying to understand what he's trying to do. You know, sometimes these managers got ulterior motives. He's trying to read between the lines. Is he trying to take the pressure off them and just put it on him because they're young players? Because this is the thing. That's another problem. We ain't really got proper experience in the squad that would manage that squad in terms of on the pitch, and then he could take that. He can put heat on them on purpose because he knows if they're gonna perform. It's almost like he's still trying to have them on site. Do you know what I'm saying? Because that's how these new managers work. Because they have all these complicated systems and that. So they want the players to be 100% in. Do you get what I'm saying? But at the same time, maybe he was just trying to take the pressure off, and then he wants them to play without the pressure and see how far he can get. But it's still the wrong message to put out. Because what then happens is you've now activated the alarmists, which are annoyed. You get what I'm saying? They get annoyed to hear that. Obviously, it's normal. It's right to hear to be upset with what they hear, and then it gets echoed down in the stadium. So then it still affects the players. Does that make sense? So it was like it was wrong for him to do that.
No, I think so. I definitely think that was wrong for him to do that. Like that was my first reaction. Like, but at the end of the day, as you said, you got a young squad, and he's probably a little bit inexperienced in that regard as well. So maybe it just you know the stars never aligned and it backfired. Let me bring 4-0 in. Are you still there, bro? Obviously your camera's gone off. You still there though? Yeah. What do you make of Chelsea? I mean, what do you think kind of derailed their title chance this year from an outsider's point of view, bro?
It's got to be his comments. I can't lie. Like, because before that, Chelsea were flying, fam. This is what I was going to say to Yasser before, innit, when he was talking about you man were never in the title race. I hear it, but you man were playing good. Get me? You man were the one that had yourself gas now, but were playing sick. Thomas still scoring all these goals. Jackson scoring goals now. You man were the ones that were gassed in it. So that's the reason I understood why you lot might have thought you was in a title race. But I don't know if Maresca said that because like you said, he's got a young squad and he was trying to ease them their expectations, isn't it? Like saying to them, you don't have to go and out and win. Like that's not really the aim for the season, isn't it? So the second they said that, you lot took the foot off the pedal, fam. I said off the gas. I say it to views all the time. When you play football and you take your foot off the gas, it's not easy to just get back up to gear 3, gear 4. You know what I mean? It's not that easy, fam. So I think his comments backfired a hell of a lot. Made players way too comfortable, fam. Way too comfortable. And it cost you, man.
You know what it is, yeah? For me, the one, you know what it is? Oh, it's hard, man, because I think the comments were just at the wrong time in terms of there's other things that happen, yeah? That just ruined everything because you can't have a goalie that lets a goal in every game like the way he does, yeah. In terms of, bro, you remember we played the recent Arsenal game? He passed you the ball, he crossed you man the ball, and then he tried to flop the ball. Like he literally gives the opposition the ball, yeah. In times, let's say Bournemouth, we had the best halves we've seen this season. First half, yeah. Palmer scored against them, and then all we needed was a second goal. And you know when you just have all the momentum and you can kill the game off, yeah? Jackson misses the sitter. And then on the other side, my man, what's it called? Caicedo brings someone down in the box. And then they score a penalty. And that's only because he doesn't trust the goalkeeper to do his job. And then the second goal that they scored, which I think they scored with 2-1 down, yeah? Was because in that same position, Caicedo took the player down, Semenyo back, top bins, near post.
Yeah, the beautiful
because the goalkeeper, instead of diving, went down. So it's like this has happened the whole season where we just concede at the wrong times. Huh?
Sorry, that is a huge factor in it of football. I definitely agree with that. It's conceding at the wrong time. But has all Sanchez's mistakes led to goals?
No,
Bro, 95%, fam. Almost like it's him. It's his
I
mistakes.
feel like it's 95%, but when I hear Chelsea fans talk about the actual stats, it's only been like 5 mistakes leading to goals.
hey
Something like
guys,
that.
hey guys,
Yeah.
you
So,
want to hear the mad thing? Hey, I don't know if you just see me on the phone yet. Man's
Yeah.
gonna have to lock
well.
this short, bro. My little bro's just been arrested. Yeah.
Oh, sorry to hear.
oh my.
No, it's calm. They've arrested him. They're taking him to the ting, but obviously he's trying to shout, man, to come and sort all of that out. I think it's something to do with his whip, like that. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but he's been arrested. So you get me. Like I said, this is my life. I don't chat anyone else's business, just mine. But I'm gonna have to cut the short, guys, so I can go and deal with this, innit? What I'll do quickly before, listen, thank you both for coming on. I very much appreciate your time. Let me just quickly get through these comments. Just so I can show some love to the chat, and then I'm gonna have to go and bail out little bro. Why not saying big up chat, Shane, Vigilante, Dr. Butts, big up man. Vigilante saying why not, big up, how's it going? Big yourselves up. Slowly watching the clock. 2 hours till I clock off. Big up, why not? He's also said CFC, delicious downfall down to comments, experience or naivety and lack of rotation in the midfield and quality in the final third. I mean, yeah, there was obviously issues about the squad. That's why Yasser was saying maybe do a little something in Jan, but I only think there are a few pieces off. And for me personally, I think it's kind of where Maresca came out with his comments. But yeah, like I said, guys, I gotta go. But Yasser, thank you so much for coming on. You got anything coming up, bro?
Yeah, I got the. I think today I got the show with AJ. The whole that show. I'm gonna do that probably around 6:30, 7 o'clock.
Wicked.
And yeah, man, I'm starting to do the. I got a football frenemy show that I'm doing weekly.
Okay.
I'm gonna holler at you for that as well. Anyway,
Yeah,
we'll
man,
see what we
I'm
do.
about. Obviously, we can get under the lens as well if you want to do that. You know, what I'm saying, a one-on-one show.
Yeah, of course, bro. Of course, no
Make sure
worries,
you
man.
guys subscribe to Yasser 4-0. You saying you're gonna do any more videos or?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to do anything today. I might not be doing anything for the rest of the season. Then fuck Arsenal, I can't lie to them. But yeah, big up Yasser, big up the chat every single time. Obviously, love for having you, and
Come on, bro.
hopefully you're about to calm, bro.
Yeah, man. Part of the furniture.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but before you lock off views, yeah,
what?
before no, just message me on Instagram, yeah, and send me a link to your channel or something so I can subscribe, innit?
Yeah.
So you can lock off the thing.
Yeah, man. Big up.
Or just Yasser TV, you'll find me on there, bro.
Yeah, man. Yasser
Yeah,
TV.
I subscribe to you already, bro. I subscribe to you already.
Okay.
So.
Alright, big up.
Wicked. All right, big up Gary as well. Don't waste the trip. Sorry, bro. Like you're coming in literally as I have to go right now. Big up Vigilante again. He's saying big up views. Catch you at the next one if you like. Yeah. I'm gonna bail him out. Like you get me. He'll everything will be sorted by tonight. But I need to go now, people. So like I said, make sure you're following both 4-0 and Yasser. Make sure you're following this channel. Hit the like on the way out for me, gang. And we'll probably be back tomorrow with another intervention. Thanks again to the boys. See you then, man. Big up.
Big up, man.
Peace.